Jamaica Customs Agency, the Urban Development Corporation, Friends of the Mayor's Parlor, JTA Credit Union, Stewart's Automotive, J&J Pharmacy,
Hospiton, Budget Car Rental, Digicel Foundation, Sun Life Tours JA, Pop Fashion Limited, Charm West Limited, Discount Lumber and Hardware Limited, All American Institute of Medical Sciences, 876 Slushy Delight, C&WJ Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Pier 1 on the waterfront.
The University of Technology Jamaica Western Campus, MK Lux Events, Mark's Superstore, Deja All-Inclusive Resort, Henderson's Bookstore, The Comfy Girl Collection, Nation's Choice, Confectionery Snacks, Pizza Hut, JN Bank, and the iBoutique.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
I am Darrell Vaz. The Jamaica Labour Party will ensure that the rural school bus system is a reality this September morning. All school children up to the tertiary level will travel free on JUTC and the rural school bus for the months of September and October to ease the pressures of back to school. The first phase of the rural school bus system will cover 122 routes serving 258 schools. Don't allow the PNP to again block a rural school bus system. On election day, put your X beside the bell, vote for savings, vote for the safety of your children, vote for the Jamaica Labour Party, and choose Jamaica.
The proceeding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing the tradition of fair, fearless, and factual reporting. You're listening to Nationwide 90 FM. The time is
10 o'clock.
Cliff Hughes Online. Talk radio for all Jamaicans.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light. And I held firm to what I felt was right, like a rock, like a rock. I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me, like a rock. I was something to see, like a rock. And I stood arrow straight, unencumbered by the weight of all these hustlers and their schemes. I stood proud, I stood tall, high above it all. I still believed in my dreams.
Our phone numbers are 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255. Or find us on Facebook at Nationwide News Network and follow us on Twitter at Cliff Nationwide. You can also listen to Cliff Hughes Online live on the World Wide Web at nationwideradiojm.com or via the Nationwide 90 FM app on your mobile phone. Now, here's your host, Cliff Hughes.
Good morning. Good morning. Let's get to work.
Cliff says, what's on his mind? Unfiltered analysis and commentary.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light. And I held firm to what I felt was right, like a rock, like a rock. I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me, like a rock. I was something to see, like a rock. And I stood arrow straight, unencumbered by the weight of all these hustlers and their schemes.
Good morning, good morning. It's a Thursday morning, Thursday, August 21, and we're in the countdown now to the general elections. 13 days to go. 13 days. And we'll be there. But we're going to begin this morning with news that all 9 escapees from the Constant Spring lockup in St. Andrew on Tuesday are now back behind bars. All 9 who escaped early Tuesday morning shortly after 1 are now said to be back in the custody of the police. The last one to return to custody is the 19-year-old charged for murder. 19-year-old Alonzo Espute of Cassava Peace in Kingston 8 in St. Andrew, right next door to the Constant Spring Police lockup. Cassava Peace is a stone's throw, yes, from the lockup. He turned himself in at the Yallas Police Station in St. Thomas about 1:30 this morning, we're learning. And you'll recall on Tuesday morning we were told that the 9 men cut their way through a grill and a metal door at the Constant Spring Police lockup. Yeah? They were captured in different sections of the island, some as far as Westmoreland and Trelawney, and some were recaptured in St. Catherine and St. Andrew. One was caught yesterday evening in St. Andrew. Meanwhile, the commanding officer for the St. Catherine North Police Division used the opportunity to remind members of the public that it's an offense to harbor fugitives. That warning came after one of the 9 was caught in the company of a woman.
During the operation, one of the escaped prisoners, Talik Chambers, was apprehended in the company of a lady who is his common-law spouse. She too was also taken into custody, and sometime this afternoon, she was questioned and charged for harboring a fugitive. She is Shamara Holmes, and she's a 21-year-old unemployed lady of St. John's Road, Spanish Town address. We want to use this opportunity to remind citizens that persons who escape custody are fugitives and they should not be accommodated by friends, family, nor any well-thinking individual.
That is Senior Superintendent Hopton Nicholson of the St. Catherine North Division. So this escapee fugitive decided to go to his baby mother's place. Yeah? Not smart. Not smart. That's dunce. Yeah? If you're an escapee from the police and they're looking for you, the last place you want to turn up, yeah, is at your baby mother's house. Anyway, not for me to give you advice. Another bit of news from the police this morning. In recent days, there was this video that went viral of a man clad in PNP paraphernalia and clothing and colors showing off in the video how he's loyal to his party, so much so that he's prepared to commit crimes in defense of the PNP. Yes? And we learned yesterday afternoon that he was arrested on Tuesday. This man was seen in the video professing his support for the PNP's candidate up in Northeast St. Elizabeth, Zulika Jess. And in the video, as you will hear, yeah, he is there shouting, I'm prepared to turn Jamaica into Haiti and to murder people for his party.
Say we're not when we have got done the world in a 80. Be a big magic and rise. Remember. I tell you now. And you, hey, stop your chatting. Don't give me no chat, Cindy. One Jess. One Jess. One that yo. Hello, everybody, what the business is? Hello. Yo, lock your mouth. They got my MP. Miss Jess, no for them a check. One man. A 2 lights and switch. Them can't do it. No talk. One Jess. Now real PMP, me murder people from a party. No talk.
and he think he was doing his party a favor. No, you're not doing the party any favors. In fact, you heard in the tape there some others around him telling him to shut up. He's being a stupid man. Yeah? Well, he's in the custody of the police. Or he was arrested sometime on Tuesday. I don't know if he's still in their custody. Yeah? Now, on the political platform, yeah, there's a song that took off over the last couple of days. You know, we have been airing for you the sights and scenes from the campaign trail. And we aired for you the PNP song that took off weeks ago. Yeah? About marching on to victory. Now, apparently, the JLP has found a winner in this one from Kerencia Morrison, its candidate up in Northeast St. Catherine. And I gather it is, you know, just shooting off the charts.
Labor rights. Make me see the shower finger if you know you didn't have to be a labor right. Vote for Labour Party. It's a pretty Labour Party. May I vote for Labour Party. May I a party for a brighter future. Me choose Jamaica. Vote for Labour Party. We're doing good for you. Singing JLP for hours, ringing in the showers of blessing we are called on. Palico jam down, X beside the bell loud. We're doing more for you. We're reducing crime, universal we online. Comrades can't find nothing to say. And your oldness him and shine. PMP waste of time, but labor rights will always lead the way. Singing JLP for hours, ringing in the showers, bells before the whole world. You're doing good, girl, man, them way I stand proud. JLP good for you. Pretty Labour Party is a pretty Labour Party. Vote for Labour Party. Third term for Labour Party. With tourism top line, employment looking fine. Comrades can't find nothing to say. And your oldness him a shine. PMP waste of time, but labor rights will always lead the way. Make we vote for Labour Party. We party for a brighter future. We choose Jamaica. Vote for Labour Party. We're doing good for you. We're doing more for you. JLP good for you. Choose Jamaica. JLP good for you. JLP good.
So, Kerencia turned star. Yeah? Kerencia boss. Yeah? Because that is just lighting up the place. So 2 songs have emerged over the last several weeks on the campaign trail now. Yeah? The PNP, very catchy, marching to victory. Blood and fire, comrades, no matter what the labor rights say. Yeah? And now Kerencia Morrison. This one is catchy as well. Very, very catchy. Which one do you prefer? Yeah? I'm going to ask the callers today to tell me which one you prefer. Yeah? Which one will live on? Yeah? There are some political songs that live on, you know, long after the elections are over. Which one do you think? Which one do you like? Yeah? Now, the Gleaners Don Anderson poll results is also a big talking point on the campaign this morning. And the Don Anderson RGR polls, as reported by RJR Gleaner, it speaks to the party standings. And the big takeaway from the party standings in the poll conducted by Anderson's Market Research Services, and by the way, the poll was conducted between August 2 and 11, and they interviewed 1,008 registered voters. And the big takeaway is the PNP lead that Anderson found from September last year, that lead has been wiped out. The PNP is virtually stalled, while the JLP, according to the headline in the Gleaner this morning, razor thin, JLP surges, PNP clings to slim lead as undecided shrinks ahead of September 3 poll. And when you read the Gleaner's reporting, as I said, the big takeaway, 2 weeks before the election, the opposition has stalled. It's not moving. And the JLP is moving. According to the Gleaner, the opposition People's National Party is holding on to a razor-thin but declining lead over the governing Jamaica Labour Party, as a new public opinion poll shows more undecided voters, and this is a key, more undecided voters now favouring the JLP, fewer than 2 weeks out from the September 3 general election. And I think that is the biggest takeaway for me. Yeah? Because if you follow the politics, it's not news that the JLP was gaining. You can pick that up. But what is definitely key, we are at this stage of the election campaign when fewer and fewer voters, people who intend to vote, are undecided. Most people have made up their minds already. Yes? So fewer and fewer of them are left to do so. So the undecideds, that's where the target is now. From Belmont Road and Old Hope Road, how do you get the undecided to join you? And according to what the Gleaner is reporting, the poll shows more undecided voters now favouring the JLP. Yeah? According to the Gleaner, the poll has captured a significant momentum shift in favour of the incumbent JLP. It shows the JLP support jumping 4.3 percentage points from 29.6% in May-June to 33.9% in August, its biggest gain in 5 polls. The undecided bloc fell 6.4 points from 37.8% to 31.4%. Yeah? That is the takeaway. All polls will be published next Thursday. They're in the field. Let us see what that says or what that finds. Time for the break.
My hands were steady. My eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose.
The Time brought to you by the Ministry of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport. Fueling growth everywhere is
18 minutes after 10.
More savings, more choices. Get active with Active Home Center. The one-stop shop for everything for your home. We have more savings, more choices, unbelievable prices. Wide selection with the latest style. The kitchen, bathroom, right down to the tile. Buy the hottest items on spot, don't miss out. Best options under one roof, no doubt. More savings, more choices.
Visit us in store or online at www.activehomecenter.com.
We have more savings, more choices.
If a hurricane mash up your house tomorrow, would your insurance fully cover it? Many Jamaicans are underinsured and don't even know it. One hurricane, and they could be paying millions out of pocket. BCIC's free property valuation tool is here to help everyone update their home's rebuilding cost. Plus, when you update your sum insured with BCIC, you'll get $5 million in free contents insurance and up to 12 months to pay. Visit bciconline.com.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
So we say vote for Labour. To Jamaica. And we say vote for Labour.
The proceeding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Our phone numbers are 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light. And I held firm to what I felt was right, like a rock. Like a rock. I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me.
20 minutes after 10 o'clock. So, who is making the best case to close the election campaign with 13 days to go? Who is the better closer? Yeah? And remember now, I want to hear from you this morning. Of the two songs that are now the rage of the political campaign trail, which one you prefer and why? You must be able to tell me why. Okay? You're not really just come to me and say, I like that one then. No, you have to tell me why. So you need to listen to the two of them. Can we have the two of them back to back? So you listen to them carefully and tell me which one you like and why.
March, we are march, 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 we are march, march, march. 'Cause we are marching on to progress. Time comes on the alarm. 'Cause we don't care what the labor rights say or what they say we are. Now we need to fight the labor right and to set Jamaica free. We are blood and fire comrades, and we march into victory. Everything them broke down, we have to build back. We have to build back better than before. Everything them take away, we have to bring back. We have to set it right and restore. Time come, ease off the pressure. Jamaica can't take no more. We are stepping out of darkness into the light and knocking down corruption doors. 'Cause we are marching on to progress. Time comes on the alarm. And we don't care what the labor rights say or what they say we are.
Make me see the shower finger if you know you didn't have to be a labor right. Vote for Labour Party. It's a pretty Labour Party. May I vote for Labour Party. May I a party for a brighter future. Me choose Jamaica. Vote for Labour Party. We're doing good for you. Singing JLP for hours, ringing in the showers of blessing we are called down. Palico jam down, X beside the bell loud. We're doing more for you. We're reducing crime, universal, we online. Comrades can't find nothing to say. And your oldness in my shine. PMP waste of time, but labor rights will always lead the way. Singing JLP for hours, ringing in the showers, bells before the whole world. You're doing good, girl. Man, them way I stand proud. JLP good for you. Pretty Labour Party is a pretty Labour Party. Vote for Labour Party. Third term for Labour Party. With tourism top line, employment looking fine. Comrades can't find nothing to say. And your oldness in my shine. PMP waste of time, but labor rights will always lead the way. Make we vote for Labour Party. We are we party for a brighter future. We choose Jamaica. Vote for Labour Party. We're doing good for you. We're doing more for you. JLP good for you. Choose Jamaica. JLP good for you. JLP good for you.
Oh, so tell me now, both are very catchy. We are going to get a music a music analyst, somebody who knows about music. He's a dunce where that is concerned. So to tell me, why have these two songs caught on so much? Yeah? Why? What is it about the lyrics? Yes? The rhythm? Why? But they are doing very well. Kerencia Morrison is now not only a member of parliament, but an artist. Yes? I didn't know she could sing and sing so well. Coral Davis, Councillor Coral Davis is on the line. Good morning, Councillor.
Morning, Cliff. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, you're a councillor in Kerencia's constituency, right?
It's Mount Industry Division.
Yes.
And
I didn't know your
I'm
MP.
just calling you this.
I didn't know your MP could sing.
Sorry.
I didn't know your MP was a singer of some talent, ability.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Man.
You knew that.
Oh yes, we knew that. She would sing for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kerencia is a happy woman, you know.
Uh-huh.
She's a happy member of parliament. She's a sweet member of parliament, and she's a champion member of parliament, and she will continue to do so. On September 3rd, she will be the next member of parliament for Northeast St. Catherine. But Cliff, I called her this morning just to say to my member of parliament from the Mount Industry Division and by extension the constituency, happy birthday, MP.
Oh?
You are a beautiful and lovely member of parliament. You're a woman with heart, a woman of love, a woman who cares. You're a champion member of parliament, and that is why we shall return you in Northeast St. Catherine, and we shall give you a very merry birthday.
Oh.
So just hang on for the rest of the day. She will be in the constituency with us, and later on, I don't know what some of us will be doing for her, but I know she will not end the day without nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
We love you, Kerencia. You're the best ever for Northeast St. Catherine.
All right,
That's
ma'am.
what I call you for today.
Oh, okay, ma'am. All right. 27 minutes after 10. And the YouTubers say they have been giving their reactions to which of the two songs they prefer. And a whole lot of them, divided between the PNP and the JLP. Most of them saying the JLP song is better. But that is not surprising. Our YouTubers, tend to lean Labour. So most of them are saying the JLP songs are better. Of course, the comrades that are here are saying the PNP song is better. But I want to hear why. Don't just come tell me this one better. You have to tell me why. Who do I have? Alex, good morning.
Morning, Cliff.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, man. So before we get into the cut and thrust of the politics,
yes,
I want to talk about the two songs.
Yes.
For me, and I have declared my hand that I am a labor right, but me not going to be biased.
Yes.
I got to be objective where the two songs are concerned. I would give them a tie.
A tie?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
I would give them a tie.
Why?
Why? All right. So, the JLP one no, it have a buzz because of course. So I give you the background to the two songs them now.
Mm-hmm.
The JLP one it have the buzz because leading up to when Carinta make that song, that song was going viral in Jamaica, popular because of Elephant Man remixing the original.
Yes.
So Elephant Man get a hit out of that. So that song was well known within the within the dancehall space.
Mm-hmm.
So that's capture the dancehall space and thing now. So
and it was also well known by older Jamaicans.
Yeah, man,
when
sure.
it became a hit from the late Connie Francis.
Mhm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, in 1963, I think.
Wow, it was so
around
long.
that time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. And then now Elephant Man would have, in recent time, remix it, and the dancehall version is there. So it catch on, so the young people catch on to it now and then.
Oh, I see.
Carinta step out now and do a political remix.
Yes.
And, it has been doing very, very well in the political space.
Okay.
And now the PNP one, now the rhythm is very, very catchy.
Very catchy.
We are more of a revival, Pentecostal type of vibe.
Yes.
We have a strong religious culture.
Mm-hmm.
So, really and truly, I would give them a tie overall for those two particular songs.
All right, Alex, I can't accept that.
Yeah, man.
Good.
All right. Yeah, man. So I could get down into some politics now.
All right,
please,
let me take the break and then come back with that.
Yep.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose.
Mark's a Superstore, Lionel Town and Portland Cottage Bear Clarendon has all your hardware needs.
Visit our expanded showroom today and shop at leisure for your building materials, furniture, and appliances.
Take advantage of the 10% discount every Thursday on all brands cooking gas.
The Time by Mark's Superstore, helping you build dreams from the ground up, is
10:31.
Eclipse Enterprise is your go-to source for billiards, amusement machines, and electronics. Telephone 876-960-3891. The temperature by Eclipse Enterprise is...
It's 32 degrees Celsius in capital city Kingston, 31 in the western city of Montego Bay.
Calling all registered community groups. Digicel Foundation Salute 21 Grant is here. Apply for up to $2 million in funding for your community project. This year, we're expanding our focus to include digital projects and initiatives uplifting seniors. Applications close August 31. Visit www.digicelfoundation.org to apply. Digicel Foundation, creating a world where no one gets left behind.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
We create more jobs for Jamaicans, build road and better education. We make communities safer, ring the bell and vote for Labour. There is no party next to we, the greatest team in history. Jamaica Labour Party marching on to victory. We do so much already, now we doing more.
The preceding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Parents, make this back-to-school season hassle-free and visit Stationery World and Book Center Limited. Get books for all ages, school supplies, uniforms, shoes, and much more. You can also get your office supplies and office furniture at one location. WhatsApp your book list to 876-298-1526 or visit them in Kingston at 5 Sandringham Avenue or their new location at Morant Bay Urban Center, St. Thomas. Call 876-618-7922 or 876-619-093122. Stationery World, there is meaning in our name.
Our phone numbers are 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374 and 618-8255.
27 minutes going up to 11. And the artist, Elaine, will be joining us at 10:45 to give an assessment of both songs, okay? All right, Alex, we're back with you.
Yeah, man, solid clip. So, Mark Malava, yesterday, Mark Malava shows why, in spite Jamaica having one of the highest per capita spend on education, he shows why we are not doing very, very well. Could you believe that the president of the JTA is saying that the government should not build the 16 schools that that the government intends to build, Cliff?
I heard
I
it.
find that very ridiculous, and his reason is so poppycocked. He's saying that the government should not build those schools because you have schools that are underpopulated. So I am here now to educate Mark Malava, the current principal and president of the JTA. Now, what has caused a lot of these schools to become underpopulated is because of a thing called rural-urban migration. I want him to take out his pen and write down that. Now, what would have been better suggested by him is that in those areas where those schools are underpopulated, they do what I would call a consolidation of schools to get some more schools off the shift system and to reduce the class sizes of some schools in the rural areas that are overpopulated, because you do have some. So that would have been a better suggestion than to say that the government should not build 16 schools. The other thing that I would suggest...
Hold on, you have to be careful that you make it clear. 16 STEAM schools. Science, technology, engineering, and math. Yes?
Yeah, the STEAM
and the
schools.
Arts.
Pardon me, so let me correct myself.
Not just 16 schools.
Yes, the STEAM schools, pardon me. Now, let me say this, Cliff. I would have done my research, and I see where in many countries, and some of the developed countries that we look to, they take a deliberate action to build STEAM schools. You look at Singapore, and some of my research showed me Singapore, Finland, Germany, even in the United States, there's a Virginia Tech, because I try to learn some of them by name, but I don't have all of them in front of me now.
Yes.
But that is a deliberate approach taken by government in these countries to bolster their productivity, to ensure that they are not just consumers of technology, Cliff, but they are also producers in the scientific space.
Very well. Very good point, sir.
Yeah, man. So when I heard Mark Malava coming out, hitting against the plans to build STEAM schools, saying that this is just a vanity project, it's a legacy project for persons who will believe in office and so on. I said, what rubbish from the JTA president.
I wouldn't be so strong as to describe it as rubbish. Yes? What gives me some positive takeaway is that Mr. Malav is raising a number of issues that we need to talk about. We need to examine. We need to get citizens, Jamaicans like yourself, to go and examine what he says critically, doing your research. And at the end of that process, more than likely we'll be better off for it. So don't dismiss what he says out of hand. Treat with what he says with critical thinking. Yeah? And where we are as a country in 2025, we, and you said it, our productivity levels are not where they ought to be. They have been stagnant. Yeah? Our skills level, terrible. Yeah? If we are going to really make the transition from a poor, open, vulnerable economy to one where we can master science and technology in an applied way to increase our levels of productivity, of everybody, then that has to be supported. And I think that is the argument I would make for supporting the building of these STEAM schools.
STEAM schools.
Yeah,
man. I agree. And the other point I want to move on now to make is Peter Bunting. I would have heard a clip from Nationwide where Peter Bunting says the JLP approach to crime fighting is to militarize the force, while the PNP looks towards the force being more of a guardian and more social intervention. Well, I would say to that, and Capri, an independent body, not aligned to any political party, would have done the research. And the research shows that the social intervention was not working. Because when the PNP, would have done its partnership with civil society like the PMI and so on, what used to happen in a lot of these communities, Cliff, is that the criminals, them who get some work, do a little work here and then, in layman term, you basically pay them not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
So you pay them some money and all of that, and them do some crash work and then behave themselves for a while until the money run out. Now, juxtapose that to what the Jamaica Labour Party government has done. The Zozos set up, you remove those persons from the area, and then you bring in the social intervention. Because those persons usually take control of the social intervention projects in Cliff.
Yes.
And a lot of that is underreported. And that is why the social intervention efforts were failing. But the JLP using the SOE and the ZOZO to remove those persons from the areas before using the social intervention projects, that is a better way of dealing with crime. And it is now showing in the statistics where murder rate is 43% down.
Yes.
On and on this year.
Mm-hmm. All right, sir. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, man. Cool.
All right, sir. Richie, good morning.
Good morning, Cliff.
Good morning, sir.
I'm going to get to the song further on here. But firstly, I have to give you a bow to employ journalists and train them that one entire party could be afraid of three of them. So I have to be going up with that here.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
you know why
sir.
they're afraid of debate them, Cliff?
No.
We have been calling upon them for so long to tell us the plan that they have the country. And until they can't tell us how they will debate them, what they are going to go do. What they are trying to do, they are trying to escape the debate, but they can't escape it.
Oh, but the PNP put out its manifesto, though. Yeah,
Manifesto?
they put out its manifesto with...
They put out manifesto, but how you people describe it?
You people as a who?
Yeah, people as journalists overall.
I don't know. I can't speak for journalists overall.
Okay, well, all right. Let me move on.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, you see, when we hear, they now want to debate, national journalists.
Uh-huh.
You know what I remember? The time when Garfield Burford pressed a proper tax and him say you sound like he's a labor right.
Yes.
You busy?
Yes.
Him couldn't answer him. That's what I remember. As me hear about, that's the first thing he said. Because them can't go debate, you know.
Uh-huh.
We can't wait to hear the debate come. But
yes.
Next thing, I go to remind again, Cliff. At just what they are, me a call for the death penalty. And not only to hear that crime reached so low, but how much? It is 9 criminals escape, prisoners escape.
Yes, on
and
Tuesday.
9 of them is back in custody in 2 days.
Yes.
Me I wonder what happened, you know.
What do you mean?
So, no, listen to me.
Yes.
Listen to me. Me I say, I just like a year ago, we are called death penalty and said, no, you know what I'm looking at, Cliff? Jamaica police is operating like the first world countries right now.
Yes.
In my opinion, you know, that's what it sounds to me, you know. I never could believe that we could reach here so far.
Oh.
Never.
So you realize we can cut murders, cut major crimes without being a hangman.
I know can. It's happening.
Okay. Oh.
It's happening.
Okay.
Me say, you know what it's going to be like, Cliff? Sometimes something happens to a man come like a dream, you know.
So a dream.
Me say, so it comes to me. Because
it is happening.
Me feel like hanging would be the only
solution.
Not even solution, then.
The what?
I wouldn't believe that it was a solution, you know.
Uh-huh.
but I believe to be a dent in crime.
Oh, a dent.
Yes, and the solution is there now.
Yes. I will not murder people through the noose.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right,
The
Richie.
songs though.
The song.
Give me time.
Quickly, man. Quickly. Go ahead.
The song now.
Uh-huh.
You say the PMP song have the rhythm, but it doesn't have any sense because the thing that they are talking about is not possible. It is not possible. You're just playing politics. But you have the rhythm enough better than the JLP1. But the JLP1 have the meaning. Because all the things that is said is things that is happening and that will be happening. So I give the JLP1 a age over the PMP. Not in my age, we had a difference in age. But next thing, briefly, I beg you. You see the PMP song Blood and Fire? Miss, what is her name? Lady Dongso? It was Burchell? You remember I go there campaign and a campaign church talking about the blood fire? Blood and fire, remember?
I don't remember she talking about blood and fire. I didn't see that.
Yeah. The clip is there. And to me, you could hear the violence in her voice.
Oh.
And I started to take it seriously.
The violence in her voice?
Yes.
She was angry, she was upset, what?
Yes, to me, she was upset.
Oh.
And I started to take it seriously. Then I hear the leader talk about Saturday and talk about, the word is love. You know, say to the gun, I talked to a senior policeman about it. I said to him, look, if you fire a round from your gun, I know first I said it's blood is blood. And if fire a round from your gun, if fire going to come out of it, a soldier do it. Anybody alive to fire if a criminal do it, if blood is to come out of your gun. And he said, agree. So I said to him, I believe what they're portraying is violence with guns.
All right, sir. That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
My opinion.
All right. Thank you, Richie. After the break, Elaine, on the two hottest songs on the election campaign trail.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose.
Super healthy, super happy. SuperMed located in Kingston, St. Thomas, Portland, and St. Mary. The time by SuperMed family of pharmacies and Hughes Den Pharmacy is
14 minutes to 11.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Hi, I'm Darrell Vaz. The Jamaica Labour Party will ensure that the rural school bus system is a reality this September morning. All school children up to the tertiary level will travel free on JUTC and the rural school bus for the months of September and October to ease the pressures of back to school. The first phase of the rural school bus system will cover 122 routes serving 258 schools. Don't allow the PNP to again block a rural school bus system. On election day, put your X beside the bell, vote for savings, vote for the safety of your children, vote for the Jamaica Labour Party, and choose Jamaica.
The proceeding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Elevate your knowledge in the world of healthcare and pharmaceuticals at the 40th Annual Pharmaceutical Conference. The innovative conference is back and better than ever under the theme Pharmacists Leading the Future for Sustainable Healthcare. Join Nationwide 90 FM from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. with a Talk Up Youth and Design Studio on September 6th as we broadcast live from the Princess Grand Jamaica Hotel, Green Island, Negril. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. Join us for the most anticipated pharmaceutical conference of the year, only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the Pharmaceutical Society of Jamaica and Portmore Mall Pharmacy.
Cliff Hughes Online. Talk radio for all Jamaicans.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light, and I held firm to what I felt was right, like a rock, like a rock. I was strong as I could be.
12 minutes going up to 11, so we began with the pretty little Labour Party and Blood and Fire comrades the two songs lighting up the political campaign. And we're turning to Alaine. Good morning, Alaine.
Good morning, Sir Cliff. How are you?
I'm good and better for hearing you.
Oh, same here, my brother. Good to hear you.
So tell me, you're familiar with the two songs. Have you been listening to them? Right.
Yes.
So I want you, I don't know nothing about music, eh? So I want you to educate us and assess and analyze them for us. Yeah?
Wow, this is interesting, and I think the tone of both songs is markedly different.
Yes.
You know, PNP, Blood and Fire, Comrades. You know, the tone is more serious, solemn. It's rooted in sacrifice, but then the rhythm is a marching hymn-like call and response. So it's designed to move a large group of people. You know, and of course the symbolism of the blood, the sacrifice, you know, past struggles, the fire, passion, conviction, a burning desire for justice. You know, comrades, of course, you're appealing to the solidarity, unity, connection. So I think it really is a battle cry. You know, it feels that way, and then it makes you. It has this emotional effect. It inspires respect and seriousness, and also a sense of duty to continue the struggle. But then there's also a celebratory vibe that the music takes, the rhythm of the music takes. You know. JLP, you know, it's more lighthearted. Of course, it took the song from the Connie Francis song that has, you know, blown up again. It's so popular. Elephant Man has a version which is very different than the JLP version, but it's the melody is on everybody's lips, so it is familiar.
Yes.
And it's a sweet melody. Everyone can sing along. Of course, there's a repetition that is used in both of the songs. And of course, repetition is the mother of retention, you know. So both, but this also appeals to connection as well. It's nostalgic and it has the emotional effect of being comforting. And it makes, you know, you feel like you belong. You're rocking to this sweet rhythm and everything is okay. And, you know, the JLP is for Jamaica. And so the messages are very strong, and the messages of both campaigns are mirrored and echoed in the lyrics and rhythms of the song. And I think both of them are very effective.
And one person said to me just a while ago on WhatsApp, Blood and Fire is as old as 1961.
Yes.
But the present remix is catchy. However, the Pretty Labour Party is a jazzy and sexy approach to a political campaign. It makes a difference. It's good. The two of them are so at both ends of the spectrum, so to speak. They are a huge contrast. Yeah.
Yes, they are, and it just shows the difference of the approaches of both parties as well. But then the fact that that they are absolutely reading the room. You know, both parties are reading the room and saying, okay, this is going to appeal to my followers, so I'm going to go here. And just the fact that, you know, the PNP is as you said, that person said, you know, it's historical, the Blood and Fire. You know, it goes back to early PNP movements and the way they ran their campaigns, you know, campaign songs as early as the 1940s, as a matter of fact. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who do you?
Good thought.
Yes. Tell me, what segments of the population are the songs most likely to appeal to? If, for example, just take away the politics at the moment. We know the comrades will lean to the PNP song and the Labourites to the Labour Party song. But outside of the hardcore political segments, tell me, if you will, which segments of the population would the JLP and the PNP song would appeal to, given the contrasts?
Because Pretty Little Baby is so relevant now. It's relevant in music now, you know, especially with Elephant Man's song being, you know, on everybody's lips. Whether it be the clean version or the other one.
Yes.
I think it would be easy for the younger population to be to be attracted to the JLP song, you know. But that is just I guess, you know, and I wouldn't even go as far as to say an educated guess, you know. It's just because people are singing that melody now. But you know, who knows? I guess people who are interested in what they're interested in will seek out what, you know, matches with their thought process or where they're going as it relates to where they're voting.
What goes into making a song really catch on?
God alone knows, please. Trust me, if we did know that, the whole we would have pure number one song. However, what we try to do is to identify our listeners. You know, we want to say, okay, my fan base, my core is attracted to a certain type of message, is attracted to a certain type of rhythm. So therefore, when I create, I am going to tailor it to match these things. You know, is this melody catchy? Is there enough repetition that as soon as they hear it, they'll remember? Because remember, you want to be remembered. You know, nobody wants to sing a song that nobody can sing along with. You know, that defeats the whole purpose of it.
Yes.
And especially in political campaigns, you want catchphrases that as soon as you hear it, you say, okay, yes, I remember this, I remember. Even if you don't remember the majority of it, there is a part that you sing along with, and that you know, just makes the message much more memorable, and therefore, you know, will influence people to vote in that way, you know.
Yes. And Jamaica's politics over the decades have relied heavily on popular music, to help the messaging, and this campaign is proving to be just as influenced or facilitated, nurtured by the music. Tell me, what's the thinking when a politician come up to you and say, "Can you make a song for me?" How does that go?
Never been approached, so I don't know. But as a songwriter, it's similar to, you know, what I mentioned before, just recognizing your audience. Knowing what the tone of your campaign is, what it is that you want to drill into the minds of the voters, so that they're not even aware that it's almost, because music is programming, you know, which is why I speak about the importance of the messages in the music and the power of the messages. Because think about it, Cliff. If we didn't know A, B, C, D, E, F, G, if we were not singing that melody, I think it would take us a longer time to learn the alphabet, as well as so many other things, you know. So music is such a powerful medium, and creators of music know this, and therefore we say, okay, there are certain melodies that are more pleasing to the ear. So you know, there are certain combinations of notes that would be more of a hook for people. So if somebody approaches you and say, okay, I have a campaign and I want to say, you know, we are Jamaica. Say that is the catchphrase. You say, okay, how can I put this in a line and with melodies and with a rhythm that will, you know, either make you dance, make you reminisce, or have some type of emotional attachment to it, because when people feel, it influences what they do.
Very well. Thank you very much, Elaine. What are you up to these days?
Oh, so many things. Just got back from Florida. We celebrated Freddie McGregor. He put on a concert, Freddie McGregor and Friends, so that was a lovely celebration of his legacy and his life. You know, everyone did their sets, and then afterwards we came on stage with Freddie and did a mixture of all of his hit songs. It's just great to see him healing, and I just wish him continued healing, you know.
Good.
He really is a blessing. Before that, I was in a place called Cat Island, where I saw no cats, but there was...
Where was that?
So I give thanks.
Where is Cat Island?
That's what everyone says to me when I tell them that's where I was. It is one of the Bahamian islands. The population is something like 1,500. The entire country.
Yeah, the entire island.
Yeah, exactly, the entire island. So it was a wonderful experience that was unexpected, because, to be honest, I discovered that it existed when I was requested to perform there. So give thanks to those beautiful people. Before that, I was in Bimini, and I'm headed to New Orleans in a few, as well as Florida again, and then, you know.
What will you be doing in New Orleans?
I will be performing. It is a musical festival that is happening there. So
one of my
this
favorite
time,
cities of the United States,
I've
New
never been,
Orleans.
and I'm so excited to go. I hear the food is amazing.
Amazing
and the culture.
food and
Yes,
culture there and
yes,
history.
yes.
Yeah?
Yes. So I
Yeah.
give thanks, and I have a new song coming out with Protege. Well, not a combination, but he produced it, called Summertime, which is interesting because we're putting it out just before summertime ends. But it talks about the fact that when you are in love, and a beautiful type of love, it always feels like summertime. It's bright and sunny and wonderful. And so, so yes, some more music on the way as well, and I'm looking forward to more ways that I can make people smile and sing and dance.
Exactly. Continue
Yes.
being the success you are, Elaine. Thanks.
Bless you, Cliff. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. After the break, the Back to School, the NNN Back to School Fair this Saturday at Harmony Beach Park in the western city of Montego Bay. We'll be hearing from the Strategic Partnerships Relationship Manager here at Nationwide, Janelle Headley.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light. And I held firm to what I felt was right, like a rock. Like a rock. I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me, like a rock. I was something to see, like a rock. And I stood arrow straight, unencumbered by the weight of all these hustlers.
Rhino Jamaica Limited, Jamaica's choice for water tanks and pumps. Now open on Saturdays at our Marcus Garvey Drive location from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The time brought to you by Rhino Jamaica Limited is
11 o'clock.
This summer, start your journey with the SUV that gives you more. The GWM Haval 86 from Stewart's Automotive Group. More style, more power, and way more vibes. From showroom to highway, the Haval 86 is built for the summer. Plus, you get $100,000 cash back and $100,000 gas voucher courtesy of Rubis. And the perks, 6 years warranty, 3 year service, 1 year tracker. Lock in the full package. So book your test drive today at gwmjamaica.com to rev up the summer.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
I am Darrell Vaz. The Jamaica Labour Party will ensure that the rural school bus system is a reality this September morning. All school children up to the tertiary level will travel free on JUTC and the rural school bus for the months of September and October to ease the pressures of back to school. The first phase of the rural school bus system will cover 122 routes serving 258 schools. Don't allow the PNP to again block a rural school bus system. On election day, put your X beside the bell, vote for savings, vote for the safety of your children, vote for the Jamaica Labour Party, and choose Jamaica.
The proceeding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Elevate your knowledge in the world of healthcare and pharmaceuticals at the 40th Annual Pharmaceutical Conference. The innovative conference is back and better than ever under the theme Pharmacists Leading the Future for Sustainable Healthcare. Join Nationwide 90 FM from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. with the Talk Up Youth and Design Studio on September 6th as we broadcast live from the Princess Grand Jamaica Hotel, Green Island, Negril. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. Join us for the most anticipated pharmaceutical conference of the year, only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the Pharmaceutical Society of Jamaica and Portmore Mall Pharmacy.
Cliff Hughes Online. Talk radio for all Jamaicans.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light. And I held firm to what I felt was right, like a rock. Like a rock. I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me, like a rock.
3 minutes after 11 this Saturday in the western city of Montego Bay from 10 Saturday morning until about 6:30 Saturday evening. We're going to have the nationwide back-to-school fair. Yeah? You know, school is reopening week after next, and families, caregivers, parents, students all gearing up now to get ready for September morning. And we are now at Nationwide well advanced in staging our back-to-school fair in the Western City. Our sales and marketing manager, strategic relationships manager here at Nationwide, Janelle Hughes Headley, joins me in studio. Good morning, Mrs. Headley.
Good morning, sir, and good morning to our listeners and our viewers.
The back-to-school fair, why Montego Bay? Why not Kingston?
Well, sir, we've always had our back-to-school fairs in Kingston because we are based in Kingston. But we've been hearing the cries of our other listeners, our loyal listeners in the western side, all across Jamaica. And so this year we've decided to move it from being in Kingston so that we can give back to the western communities that support us here at Nationwide.
And you're right, because we tend to believe that Kingston is Jamaica,
Yes.
and it's not.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Montego Bay is a thriving city.
Yes.
Yes. So tell me about what should people come to the fair expecting?
So we're gonna have a lot of giveaways. If you are on our YouTube, you can come and see or tune in to see some of the giveaways that we're having on location. We're gonna have performances. We're going to have free health screenings for the young and the old. We're also going to be having vision tests. And the big one is that we're going to have a free back-to-school medical for all the children.
Oh, so you're going to have medical doctors, nurses
Yes,
there?
sir.
To free of cost?
Free of cost.
Oh, okay. And the back to school, I see you have some of the gifts inside here. These are for?
So some of our sponsors won't be on location, and instead they've given us some giveaways so that we can have entertainment on stage, some performances, and just to give them away to the students and the parents on the location.
Yes. So you're also going to have a scavenger hunt?
Yes, sir.
What's that?
So essentially what's going to happen, so when the students, parents, the children, they come on location, they come and see us at the Nationwide informational booth. And they're going to receive, I'm not sure if you can see this.
Yes.
It's a report card, right? And essentially what they'll have to do is to go to every single booth at the fair and answer a question. So it's going to be related to the product or service that clients offer or sponsor offers. So let's say we have a car, we actually do have a car sponsor, which is Stewart's Auto. So a simple question would be, what do you wear in a car? Something that any child should be able to answer, a seatbelt, and they're going to check it off.
Yes.
And once you go to every single booth, at the end of it, you come back to our informational booth and we'll give you a prize. Some back to school essentials.
So you're going to have activities for the kids
And their parents.
And their parents. What kind of stuff you have for the parents? I see this big television set here.
Yes, sir. So we've decided to have a domino tournament. A domino tournament. And the winner of that tournament is going to walk away with cash, of course, and a 48
inch?
Yes, TV.
Wow. So I was trying to get to it, but I don't want
You
to.
can't see it in a shot. Oh, no, we can't see it, man.
You can see it. Yeah, so that's one of the prizes.
That's one of the prizes. And the other activation that I'm very, very excited about is our book swap. So we understand that back to school time is a very expensive time for parents. And so what we're asking parents to do is to come between the hours of 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. and drop off the books that the kids no longer need. And then between the hours of 2:30 and 5, redeem the books that they need. So let's say you go to the back to school fair between 10 and 1 and you say, hey, I want to donate or drop off 5 books.
Yes.
Between 2:30 and 5, you can come and redeem 5 books that you do need. So if people are not going to be in Montego Bay and you are from Kingston and you want to donate to it, please come to our office at 6 Bradley Avenue and drop off the books that your kids no longer need. And hopefully those books are books that other children will need.
So you have quite a number of things
Yes, sir.
to get through for the day. The gates will open at what time?
10 a.m.
And close?
6 p.m.
Good. So you have, 8 hours?
Yes, sir.
To come in and do your thing. You're going to have some entertainment as well.
Yes, we're going to have some performances from JCDC.
Oh.
And we are going to, it's essentially an NNN takeover because all the talents, the popular talents host that people don't normally get to see because we keep you guys in the office between Monday and Friday.
Who are those?
So we're going to have
I know Cliff, but who are the others?
So we have Cliff, George, Honeybee, Kareem, Pepita, even Mahiri we're bringing down to, to the back to school. So the hosts that people wouldn't normally get to see.
Yes.
Because you guys work during Monday to Friday, we're bringing you all on Saturday.
All right. So that's Saturday at Harmony Beach Park in Montego Bay. A lovely setting for the back to school fair. It has a lot of space.
Yes.
Yes. And you're going to have several booths set up throughout the park.
And we're also going to have things for the children. So bounce houses. We're even having an inflatable rock climbing wall. A lot of things. We have a lot of things in store.
An inflatable
rock climbing wall.
Oh, so suppose them drop. You have insurance?
No, sir. It's inflatable, and so if they drop on the bones part.
But they won't break anywhere?
No. But if they do, God forbid, we have hospital on location as well as another doctor, Next Generation Medical Center, with the doctors there who are providing the free medical.
Okay, and what about food?
So food. Right now, we're calling on food sponsors because we do have KFC on as a sponsor, but they won't be on location. They're giving us giveaways though.
Yes.
So we'll have those giveaways, and we're calling local vendors. So 630-1210 if it is that you want to come and sell your products on our location.
Good. All right. So that's it. This Saturday in Montego Bay, we are moving into Montego Bay.
Taking over Montego Bay.
It's a Harmony Beach Park nationwide back to school fair. And if you want to come on as a sponsor, yes, who do they call, Janelle?
630-1210 and ask for Janelle Hughes Headley.
Good. All right. Thank you so much, Mrs. Headley.
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. Let's go to the break and come back.
My hands were steady. My eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose. My steps were quick and light. And I held firm to what I felt was right, like a rock. Like a rock. I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me, like a rock. I was something to see, like a rock. And I stood arrow straight, unencumbered by the weight of all these hustlers and their schemes.
You hear, say nationwide back to school fair get pushed back to August 23?
What? Push back? Lord, man, me need ready to go Harmony Beach Park, you know.
Yeah, man, but them push it back to make it bigger and better. More vibes, more giveaways, and more things for everybody enjoy.
So tell me something, the book swap still have a go on?
Yes, man. Still bring the books the kids don't need, and them can swap it for the ones them can use. Plus, them are gonna have health screening, school supplies for buy, banks and location, and enough giveaways.
Alright, me like the sound of that. But anything else I want?
Then no must. Me hear say them have domino tournament, scavenger hunt, and beer things for the whole family. So make sure you register.
Register? So how me have to go register now if you go in if it's free?
Because once you register, you automatically get entered to win the grand prize in the special raffle.
Me have to go call up some of my friends them cause we can't miss this. So tell me now, what the new date?
August 23, same place, Harmony Beach, Montego Bay, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nationwide 90 FM's Back to School Fair. Bigger, better, and full of vibes.
The NNN Back to School Fair is brought to you by KFC, Massey Distribution Jamaica Limited, Cozy Corner, Phoenix Vision Center, the Jamaica Public Service, the Jamaica Customs Agency, the Urban Development Corporation, Friends of the Mayor's Parlor, JTA Credit Union, Stewart's Automotive, J&J Pharmacy,
Hospital, Budget Car Rental, Digicel Foundation, Sun Life Tours JA, Pop Fashion Limited, Charm West Limited, Discount Lumber and Hardware Limited, All American Institute of Medical Sciences, 876 Slushy Delight, C&WJ Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Pier 1 on the waterfront.
The University of Technology Jamaica Western Campus, MK Lux Events, Mark's Superstore, Deja All-Inclusive Resort, Henderson's Bookstore, The Comfy Girl Collection, Nation's Choice, Confectionery Snacks, Pizza Hut, JN Bank, and the iBoutique.
This summer, start your journey with the SUV that gives you more. The GWM Haval 86 from Stewart's Automotive Group. More style, more power, and way more vibes. From showroom to highway, the Haval 86 is built for the summer. Plus, you get $100,000 cash back and $100,000 gas voucher courtesy of Rubis. And the perks, 6 years warranty, 3 years service, 1 year tracker. Lucky in the full package. So book your test drive today at gwmjamaica.com to rev up the summer.
Numbers are 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255.
14 minutes after 11, and yes, we are aware of the interruption in service on one of our FM frequencies, and I'm told the matter has been fixed and it should be back up now. It went offline briefly. So you can tell me. I see the messages on our YouTube platform. The matter has been fixed. Just let me know if it's back where you are. Okay? 15 minutes after 11. Who is on the line next? Rocky, good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Hughes, go on, man.
Minute there, sir. All right.
As always, I always tell them I love your show and Bridget.
Thank you, sir. Good. What's on your mind this morning?
Actually, I have two issues I'm going to deal with. And, you know, I always listen to your show, but since the politics come on, I kind of ease up off of it because the politics too enough, Bridget.
Yes. Soon done.
Anyway.
13 days to go.
Anyway, all right. I had the mayor talk, I encourage the student them that who did the exam and wasn't successful.
Yes.
And you basically in a caution the parents how to deal with them and how to counsel them on them losses.
Yes.
Me just call to encourage those that go to school and they're really good at the books. I was one of them, Cliff.
Mm.
And I spent years in school trying to figure out how is it that people like Cliff Hughes can be so successful at the books. I mean, I struggled so much.
Mm.
And it was years after my marriage. My wife tell me what wrong with me.
Oh?
Yeah, man, I have a severe case of dyslexic. I was very dyslexic.
Oh.
Yes, man, and that beat me. And look, I tried very hard in school, you know.
Yes. And tell our listeners who may be listening, what is dyslexia? How does it affect you and your ability to learn?
All right, listen to this. Take, for example, I get a composition or a letter for write.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm writing a letter say, I will be visiting Cliff Hughes this morning at 10 o'clock. I in my mind, I have it what to write in my mind, but I can't transport it to the paper.
Mm.
I will write, I visit Cliff Hughes this morning and leave out the will.
Yes.
But and I look at the paper and I can't figure out that I'm leaving out an important word
yes.
in what I'm supposed to present. And every paper that I present, I get wrong on them. And numbers are the same thing. I will get numbers like, say for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I always transpose a number there. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 1, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5, 4, and all them stuff. And I really, really struggle with it.
Yes. And you went through. You went through school for how many years before this wasn't picked up while you were going through school?
I figured in my look. I figured in my late 20s when I was married.
Wow.
And it was my wife one day I was married. My wife, I read, and my wife said to me, boy, I read one of them.
You're reading what?
Because I read one of them on the paper.
Oh.
I'm reading what I think. Yes.
Oh.
If I'm reading to you, Cliff, I can read and you understand it, but I don't understand it.
Yeah.
The best time I read and understand is when I'm reading at my own level, in my own private moment. In fact, I learned to read when I left school.
At what age?
17, 18.
Wow. It's also known as word blindness. And of course, it's a learning disability, and it affects reading or writing, and it affects different people at different levels, different degrees. You may have difficulty in spelling, yes, in reading quickly, writing words, sounding out words in your head, and it is pretty common, you know. What surprises me is that your teachers didn't pick this up, your parents didn't pick this up earlier, because it is something that we have people, in all different professions, and it's at different degrees, I have employed people over the years, and then we realize that they are slightly dyslexic, then they're missing words, and they think they write a word, and they didn't. So it is pretty common. Yes. So go ahead.
No, you go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
So it has really affected you to the point where you have lost out.
Oh, yes. And you know what, Cliff? I don't think I've lost out because it has given me an opportunity to recognize that it's like I'm limited in certain things. There's certain things I might not be able to do. So therefore, I gravitate towards things that I think I can master.
Yes.
And when I was growing up, I realized that there's certain jobs I may not be able to do. So I and I don't realize if it was because of that I gravitated towards trucking, driving truck. I started liking truck.
Oh. Because you were good at it.
School,
you became good at it. You realized that you didn't have a problem with this.
Oh yes.
Yes,
I started the truck. Time I was in Jamaica, and I was very good at it. I came to America, and I do trucking, and I realized that I'm going to stick with this. So the reason why I called this morning is to encourage our parents that you need to identify things that our children are failing in and guide them in the right way. Because look, before I put some bridging up clip. Them worse, I mean, in parents, I try to push them in a high school, I try to do stuff. I said, yo, put a pin in every brain like me. But I'm going to trade. There's nothing wrong with identify a trade that your child like and guide them in that area.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, you know, I have a certain, I'm not really calling him. I know of a certain guy when I was growing up. His parents spent a lot of money in him to keep him in high school. But him just never high school ready. I want him to my reason that Virgin. Well, I don't see me I anything. we need to identify things that we like and gravitate towards that area.
You know what you're also pointing to, caller? Yes. You're also pointing to the Rocky. You're also pointing to the need for parents, family members to be sensitive and alert.
And teachers.
And teachers.
Yes.
Yeah? Because they're one of the early defenders, lines of defense, to pick up when a child may be having some learning disability. Yeah? And that's why it's mandatory if you're a parent, a guardian, you know, you stick to your child early, you get advice when those early years, you go to the pediatrician, yeah, to do the testing and ask the pediatrician questions, yeah, so that you know what to look out for, what to listen for, yeah, and seek help because you may just save that child's fortunes in the future because he may be dyslexic, she may be dyslexic, you know, you never know. There are a number of children with autism are different levels on the autistic spectrum, yeah, and it's just a matter of knowing and getting help because you can be helped.
And it can be very frustrating in a version.
It is. Because
you can't just imagine an environment like Jamaica would go, which was very hostile. Because I used to be one of the ones who always finished last. And the teachers, they were very gracious with me, but I just couldn't make the cut. And you know, I have some real nice teachers, man, but I just couldn't make the cut.
Yeah.
So it is.
And you yourself did not understand. You never crossed your mind that, listen, you need to speak to mommy, daddy, or teacher that, listen, I have the word in my head, you know, but I don't know I can't put it on the paper. You never sought to share that.
No, I never put it together. Listen, just tell myself, say, boy, my smaller sister Lisa always tell me, say, look, Rocky, and everybody have a right ass. Somebody have home to get.
Oh, Lord.
And I always take an offense to that.
Yes.
Because I don't know gate bridging because I can run with the big boys.
Yes.
Not necessarily what they're doing.
Yes.
But I can do stuff too.
Exactly.
But I'm not my sister because she helped me in a lot of ways because she used to go to school when I was out of school. Mm-hmm. And she used to bring her homework home to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I used to buy Cleaner and Star, and I used to have a dictionary clip.
Yes.
And I read the book, I read the paper, and my time with the dictionary. That is when I learned.
So what do you do now, Rocky? You're still in trucking?
I've been trucking for years, man.
Okay, good. All right, thanks for sharing with us this morning. Yes, really appreciate it.
I have one more thing for the politics.
All right.
I realize that the PNP them not advertise on your show.
Yeah, on my on this station, they haven't done so for the last 3-4 election cycles, but they want to be interviewed here, and they want to come here and get exposure.
And Cliff,
yes,
if I was a reasonable PNP thinking, and if I was an in-between person in between politics, I could have never voted for the PNP. I'm going to tell you why. If whatever happened between you and them or between Nationwide and them over the years, and they're so vindictive, what going to happen when they take power? And it's not only against Nationwide. Mm-hmm. What going to happen to anybody that go against them? Mm-hmm. They have no power now, and they're so vindictive against the PNP. Mm-hmm. What going to happen to anybody that cross them path? You see what's been happening in America?
Yes.
Jamaican take note.
Oh.
I'm not advocating for anybody in particular. I'm just thinking. Mm-hmm. You don't need anybody with vindictiveness. to lead.
Thank you, sir. Well said.
One love, please. Take care.
Good. Take care. Rocky. Michael, good morning.
Good morning, Sir Hughes.
Yes, sir.
It's strange this morning you were talking about political songs.
Yes.
And it brought me back to 1968 when Hughes was the Prime Minister.
Uh-huh.
And this song came out. Look then now, everything crashed. Fireman strike, everything crashed.
Yes.
Right. And during those days, Jamaica never crashed.
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica's economy was strong.
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica was a very progressive island, growing.
Mm-hmm.
And the PNP decided that everything crashed.
Yes.
And the PNP came into power in 1972. And by 1976, 8 years after that song was sung, everything crashed.
You remember who sang that one?
Ethiopians.
The Ethiopians.
Yes, look there now. Fireman strike, waterman strike. Down to the police them too. They
Yes.
gone by the morning, can't come good evening, boy.
Yes.
And that was a song that was sung all across Jamaica. Everything crashed.
Oh.
That was not true. It was never true.
Mm-hmm.
And the PNP came into power
Yes.
saying that they would fix things because everything crashed.
Ah.
And everything did crash.
Mm-hmm.
There was problem in the army, problem in the police force, problem with the fire service.
Mm-hmm.
Before then, we had tire factory, we had salt factory, we had cement factory, we had JPS, we had bus company, and all of those things went down within 8 years.
Hold on for me. Listen to this.
Everything crash. Look there now. Everything crash. Firemen strike. Watermen strike. Telephone company too. Down to the policemen do. But gone by the morning, can't come good evening, boy. But gone by the morning, can't come good evening, boy.
So that's a song that was
Right,
played
sir.
in 1968.
68, sir.
Oh.
Right? When Hughes was the Prime Minister.
Mm-hmm. It was done
And
by the Ethiopians.
The Ethiopians.
Yes.
And that is what the PNP told us, that everything crashed.
Yes.
And after they came in, they made sure that everything crashed. Now, look at after Gilbert, right? Jamaica wasn't perfect, but some sort of stability, especially in the economy, was coming along, right? And they came with a message again.
Mm-hmm.
And the same man, Michael Manley, came back. And this time when the PNP came back, they wrecked the financial sector. All black people who had banks, to include Delroy Lindsay, who used to sing that we are on the right track, went under. Paul Chen Young went under.
Elon Beckford.
All of those people went under.
Don Crawford.
Don Crawford.
Yes.
Right?
NCB was
they are
bailed
the
out.
ones that-
Mutual Life went under.
So there is a trend.
Yes.
You know, the only PNP government, the best PNP government, you know, was Portia Simpson and Peter Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
Believe
Between
it or not.
2012 and 16.
Right. That was the only period in my lifetime that PNP came and did not wreck this economy. No, my point is, I am not saying that things are perfect, but I'm saying that if you're a campaign on the truth. If you campaign on lies, right, then the whole foundation. You know, when today I look at the sort of people that the PNP have that would form a cabinet, then I know exactly what would happen. You know, I look at people like Damian Crawford. And I've always said the reason PNP lost the election 2015 was because of Damian Crawford. Damian Crawford won East Royal St. Andrew seat. And by the time the next election came, he was not running again because he did not perform. The JLP won by 1 seat. If that young man had stayed in East Royal St. Andrew and performed as he should have, the PNP, I don't think, would have lost that election. And he today is one of their standard bearers.
Thank you very much, sir. Time for the break.
My other point, Mr. Hughes, I was an insurance agent, and I remember the days of FinSac, and I remembered who was the Minister of Finance. The Minister of Finance was the MP for the seat that the now leader opposition is. He took over from him. And there are bodies. I don't want to spread propaganda.
No, don't.
But I heard somebody was saying that when he sold the B&G, he got 8 million US. That's what I heard. And now he's saying that he has 2 million US. So I'm wondering what happened to that 5 point odd US.
What do you mean? No, man.
And whether or not what happened to it, whether or not he could manage his own affairs.
No. All right, you're going into the realm of speculation now. You have made your point. You have made your point. Okay. Thank you for the point this morning. I appreciate it, Michael. Good. Time for the break.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose.
Bird Shack Fried Chicken Summer Vibes promotion. Spend $1,000 or more at any store this August and win weekly prizes of JBL speakers or earbuds, plus a grand prize of a 50-inch smart TV. Bird Shack Fried Chicken.
The time brought to you by Bird Shack Fried Chicken is
11:35.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Transforming care across the nation. The Jamaica Labour Party is doing more for your health. We've expanded NHF benefits and filled over 3 million prescriptions. Free checks and new subsidies for tests. We're making care more accessible. Plus, 138 health centers repaired and major hospitals under construction. Choose a healthier Jamaica. Put your X beside the bell.
The proceeding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Hi there. Here's some good news for these trying times. Quote, by God's word, I can see where I'm going. They throw a beam of light on my dark path. Unquote. Psalm 119, verse 105. Listen for God's word weekdays at 5:45 a.m. and 12:55 p.m. through
Oasis. Stop by for a refreshing drink and share a God perspective for the day.
Oasis. Weekdays 5:45 a.m. and 12:55 p.m. right here on Nationwide, a revolution in media.
The rebroadcast of the Oasis can be heard weekdays at 5:45 a.m.
Our phone numbers are 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255.
hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light.
23 minutes going up to 12. Justice, good morning.
Morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm good.
It has been a very long time. You won't remember me, but I was your uncle's technician. Anyway, I call you. That is Mr. Hughes that used to be in Black River.
Oh, yes.
Let me three quick things. Do you have any idea who closed down the sugar shipment from Black River?
The sugar what?
The sugar that used to ship from Black River. When the ship used to come there for sugar, you have any idea?
No, sir.
I'm a long time man here, sir. I'm soon 80 years old. I am here from the Lagwood Honey and Sugar Ship. Okay, let me ask you something. Why are you not going to be on this set of panel, the set of journalists? Why anybody from you not going to be on it?
Because one person from Nationwide is going to be on it. George Davis. He's going to be moderating the debate on the economy. Only
sit
one
down
person.
Sit down good, sir, because these people sit down good because these people might want to close you down if they get in power. Cannot afford that. Have to pray day and night and do what we have to do.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear they say. That's one of their first priorities if and when they come to power.
But I got a rule in people's hearts, and people have suffered under the PMP regime. Suffer a lot. I know they begin to propaganda, telling what they're going to do and what they're going to do. Nothing. Mr. Yusuf then take back Jamaica. Me as well. Me just fly out to another country. If PMP rule back Jamaica. My brother dead first because if me live underneath it as an old man, me don't know how me I go survive. I have seen it. I have been in it. And that man who they put up that big posters in Black River with his name on it, who caused the sugar to stop going abroad from Black River. 5 days the ship in harbor.
When was
5
that?
days it came for 31,000 tons of sugar. And Liban couldn't go away with one bag of sugar.
When was that?
Early years, man. Early years. The last ship came to Black River, came for 31,000 tons of sugar. I was slated to work on that ship. So I know what I'm saying.
And that sugar would have been made where?
The sugar used to come from Appleton, come from Holland. And it used to go to the wharf in Black River. And then it load on the boat and go to sea. Right around about the time when those guys get drowned off, when the boat turn over, hot water come out of the ship and then jump on one side and it turn over and so many folks drowned there and then. But from those long time. And I only can say, sir, they have not done well. And this little man said, we must strike. Strike because them robbing us. And when we strike, 31 ton of sugar remain. Never go on the ship. The ship go to Savlamar and was there for a couple of days till they must get a little sugar and leave. Never come back to Black River. Black River doomed from then. Mr. Jews, this is a propaganda, me I tell you.
Yes.
I was slated to work on that. And they begin to redundant people. And when it comes around, when my name that comes on that set a list, we have said the money finished. No money not if you pay the rest of people. Papa, and a propaganda.
Which company you used to work for, sir? Which company you used to work for?
I used to only, as a young boy, we work with the Spencer. I think it was Spencer Hendricks in Black River. Yes, Spencer Hendricks. Spencer Hendricks. So you don't research on that, but you will hear the history of how these people go around and crash up the place and want to come back and tell lies and promises where they know it can't happen for real. Mr. Hughes, if they win back tomorrow morning by December, the dollar gone at 200. Gone at 200 taxation and that kill people. Can't you, sir? Have a good day.
All right,
a long time we not see you because we have lunch together already, but that's how it go. You don't remember me now.
I don't still remember you, but I remember when Uncle Cliff lived in Black River.
All right, and your uncle died in Culloden.
Yes, Uncle Neville.
You and I, we ate together, but it's okay, Papa. It's
All
a
right.
long time.
Okay, good. Hyacinth, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning,
Hello?
Hyacinth.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Hughes.
Good morning.
Yeah, are you okay?
I'm good, Hyacinth.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm not too bad
Very
at
well.
this moment, yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to get you guys from the other day and can't get you. Well, I finally get you this morning to tell you guys thanks to, what's your name? Is it Kimon or Simone?
Nora, our producer.
One of them come to me the other morning, last week, Monday morning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and bring a bathroom set.
Oh, is Kimon or Simone that?
Yeah, then that I'm asking me if it's Kimon.
Yeah, I have a Kimon here. We have also a Simone here.
Eh?
We have both one Kimon and we have a Simone.
Okay, when one of them come, let me tell you, she's short and her ear kind of die like.
Oh, that's Simone.
Simone.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, tell her thanks. She's not very kind listeners.
Yes.
And I was trying to get to know guys, but no credit. I just get little credit from Monday.
Yes.
And things. So I'm telling her thanks for the set. You understand?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and God bless you guys and whatever. You understand me? Tell her thanks.
Yes.
And if anything turn up, she can call me again.
Okay,
and
good.
Thanks to Mr. Dean again. I never forget him.
Yes, Mr.
The
Dean.
first, the first disappeared.
Very well.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Hyacinth, and I hope you're doing better.
Yeah, man. I'm not so stressed like the other day, you know?
Very well.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Take care. Good. Time for the break.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light, and I held firm.
Furniture Land at 112 Constant Spring Road is Jamaica's premier furniture retailer when searching for stylish and elegant pieces for your home. The time by Furniture Land is
11:45.
Want to reduce your high electricity bills? Then Peak Energy has the solution for you. From grid-tied to hybrid solar inverters with full lithium-ion battery pack. Installation and maintenance packages available. Visit us at Shop 1, 3 Mosquito Valley Road, Red Hill, St. Andrew. Call 876-279-8820 or 944-0668. Or email us at peakenergysolutionsja@gmail.com. Peak Energy for everything solar.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
I am Darrell Vaz. The Jamaica Labour Party will ensure that the rural school bus system is a reality this September morning. All school children up to the tertiary level will travel free on JUTC and the rural school bus for the months of September and October to ease the pressures of back to school. The first phase of the rural school bus system will cover 122 routes serving 258 schools. Don't allow the PNP to again block a rural school bus system. On election day, put your X beside the bell, vote for savings, vote for the safety of your children, vote for the Jamaica Labour Party, and choose Jamaica.
The proceeding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Our phone numbers are 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose. My steps were quick and light.
All right, 13 minutes going up to 12. Ian, good morning.
Hi, morning, Mr. Hughes. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good, great.
Fine.
You know, Mr. Hughes, I must say that I have been on the road, and there's just this energy that is towards the Jamaica Labour Party that I've found. And why I say so is because, you know, everywhere I turn, I see people up on their arm, green armband, or if perhaps a group of orange PMP supporters pass, you see people push out their armband through the window, showing that they stand for green.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when I look at the poll this morning, I laugh because the poll is saying one thing, but then the energy, and I'm not saying it because I'm supporting the Jamaica Labour Party, but there's just this vibrant energy that is going towards the Jamaica Labour Party. I will be very interested to see the Blue Dots poll when it comes out next week. I am anxiously await the poll finding next week to see what's happening, because what I'm picking up on the ground is not what I read this morning when I saw the poll finding. That's why.
Yes.
You remember, was it 2016 or 2020 that the issue of Andrew Holness House came about?
It was 2016.
It's 2016?
Yes.
When Dr. Peter Phillips wrote an article.
Yes, it was 2016.
Demanding that
it was
Prime
a run-up
Minister
to the 2016 election.
It was the 2016 election.
Yeah.
And I remember well, I believe it was your radio station I was listening to when Andrew finally decided to respond. And he showed how he ascertained his money. I think he showed some investment, etc., etc., etc. I don't remember now. But you remember when he posed back the same question to Dr. Peter Phillips about how he ascertained his wealth in purchasing his home, I believe, in somewhere in Orange Grove. I don't ever remember where.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember who came in defense of Dr. Peter Phillips publicly?
No, I don't recall.
It was Mr. Matala. A matter of fact, he actually chided the Prime Minister to actually ask such a question to the Prime Minister, to Dr. Peter Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I remembered it so well. And I found that it at the time to be so disingenuous, because the question was put to the then, it was the Prime Minister at the time. I remember if he was the Prime Minister, it was Portia. But it was put to him. But then when he flipped the question to Dr. Peter Phillips, it was chided. And when I thought about it and I saw what is happening with the debate commission now, it just leave a bad taste, I'm telling you. Because I am very disgruntled of how the whole selection take place. And I voiced it before, but I'm still upset with the whole selection process at the Jamaican Debating Commission. By the way, is this a government body or it's a private body?
Yeah, it's a combination of private organizations. It started with the Jamaica Chamber of Commerce, and the PSOJ got involved later. It's essentially a privately run body. Yeah, it's not government.
Okay, and when you look at it, I understand what the Prime Minister said when he's saying he doesn't have any toponymic strength. You know, and it's something that we need to look at as a people in our country. What do we want? And what is the truth? You know, this man I was speaking to a CEO from a well-known company, and he said to me, you know, to be honest with you, I supported the PNP before, but I'll be supporting the Jamaica Labour Party this time because they're doing a good job. And we need to move to a place as a people knowing what we want as a people for our country, because Jamaica is bigger than any one of us. And if it is that we see a government, whether PMP or GLP, is doing something good for the country, support them.
Mm-hmm.
Support them.
Yeah.
And up until now, the PMP has not put forward a plan that would grab you, would wow you. And when you listen to the rhetoric on their political champion, Damian Crawford being the king's gesture, and Dayton Campbell being so loud, it just doesn't give you a feel of wanting to support them. And I heard you in the starting of your segment where you were playing both songs. I think it was when we are March and Love Me Labour Party, and you wanted a feedback. Now, let me tell you something. When you listen to Marching on to Progress, if you really listen to the song, it really gives credit to the Jamaica Labour Party. Why? It says we're marching on to progress, which simply means progress already exists, Mr. Hughes. Mm-hmm. So they are marching on to it because they want to take out the Labour Party, because the Labour Party has brought the country to a place of progress. No, I want back control over it because we never know if it to fight crime. No crime gone down.
All right, Ian.
You understand my point?
We get the point clearly. We get the point clearly.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. That's where we're going to leave it for the morning session. I see the YouTubers, yes, they're out in their numbers. Since the election was announced, I noticed a marked jump in the number of YouTubers on our platform. And I want to say thank you, YouTubers. Yeah. Alicia Dunn. Yeah. BB High. I'm not calling Shane Mark name. Mark Greensword. Ricky Tan. Coach Will. PA. Alicia Dunn. Everton Watson. Betsy Powell. Dre Views. Gloria Johnson. Miquel. Yeah, JK Engineering and Architecture is here. Marjorie So, Bev Thompson, good morning. Yes. Donny B, Miss Chin, Mr. G, Cliff. No, that's why it's moving rapidly now. I'm going to start to call the names. Shauna, Cheryl Griffiths, Patrick Rowe. Yeah. Who else is here? Veronica Morris, Kings Sean, Donovan Crooks, Wayne Clear, Devon White, Michael Ray, Strong Link, Electro Squad, Patrick Rose, Scorpion, Georgiana Bryden, Leroy Da Costa. If you're not going so fast, how am I going to call the name? Robert Ellis. Yeah, I can't make out all of the names. It's moving too fast. Too fast. Tucker or Tuka. Yeah, look at that. Super D. Yeah. Oh, Lord. What is this? No, I can't keep up. Sorry. To all the YouTubers, big up on yourself. Big up on yourself, YouTubers. Yeah. Donna Thompson, Ian, Alden, Fortis. I'm not calling that name. Rob. Yeah. Thank you all. Time for the midday news. The world at noon. We'll be back at 12:30.
My hands were steady. My eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose. My steps were quick and light. And I held firm to what I felt was right.
You hear, say nationwide back to school fair get pushed back to August 23?
What? Push back? Lord, man, me need ready to go Harmony Beach Park,
Yeah, man, but them push it back to make it bigger and better. More vibes, more giveaways, and more things for everybody enjoy.
So tell me something, the book swap still go on?
Yes, man. Still bring the books the kids don't need, and them can swap it for the ones them can use. Plus, them are gonna have health screening, school supplies for buy, banks and location, and enough giveaways.
Alright, me like the sound of that. But anything else I want?
Then no must. Me hear say them have domino tournament, scavenger hunt, and beer things for the whole family. So make sure you register.
Register? So how me have to go register now if you go in if it's free?
Because once you register, you automatically get entered to win the grand prize in the special raffle.
Me have to go call up some of my friends them cause we can't miss this. So tell me now, what the new date?
August 23, same place, Harmony Beach, Montego Bay, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nationwide 90 FM's Back to School Fair. Bigger, better, and full of vibes.
The NNN Back to School Fair is brought to you by KFC, Massey Distribution Jamaica Limited, Cozy Corner, Phoenix Vision Center, the Jamaica Public Service, the Jamaica Customs Agency, the Urban Development Corporation, Friends of the Mayor's Parlor, JTA Credit Union, Stewart's Automotive, J&J Pharmacy,
Hospiton, Budget Car Rental, Digicel Foundation, Sun Life Tours JA, Pop Fashion Limited, Charm West Limited, Discount Lumber and Hardware Limited, All American Institute of Medical Sciences, 876 Slushy Delight, C&WJ Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Pier 1 on the waterfront.
The University of Technology Jamaica Western Campus, MK Lux Events, Mark's Superstore, Deja All-Inclusive Resort, Henderson's Bookstore, The Comfy Girl Collection, Nation's Choice, Confectionery Snacks, Pizza Hut, JN Bank, and the iBoutique.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
I am Darrell Vaz. The Jamaica Labour Party will ensure that the rural school bus system is a reality this September morning. All school children up to the tertiary level will travel free on JUTC and the rural school bus for the months of September and October to ease the pressures of back to school. The first phase of the rural school bus system will cover 122 routes serving 258 schools. Don't allow the PNP to again block a rural school bus system. On election day, put your X beside the bell, vote for savings, vote for the safety of your children, vote for the Jamaica Labour Party, and choose Jamaica.
The proceeding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing the tradition of fair, fearless, and factual reporting.
Clear your barrels and personal shipments with ease and convenience. Request a customs contactless clearance today through CCP at jca.gov.jm. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
12 o'clock.
It's credible and factual. The World at Noon on Nationwide 90 FM.
A very good afternoon to you. I'm Tona Thomas. Coming up in the Nationwide World at Noon for this afternoon, Thursday, August 21, 2025. Northeast St. Elizabeth man threatening violence in TikTok video formally charged. The JLP's Ian Ives confident he can fend off Peter Bunting in South Manchester.
Based on my canvassing that I would have done, yes, I do have the numbers without a doubt.
Government and the JTA locked in wage negotiation talks. Social Security Ministry begins rollout of Solidarity Program. In regional news, OAS urges CARICOM to beef up role in ongoing efforts to restore stability in Haiti. In international news, the Kremlin says conditions for peace with Ukraine, including giving up Donbass and staying out of NATO. And in sports, Jamaican athletes going for more medals at Junior Pan Am Games. The details after the break.
If it's news, it's got to be Nationwide 90 FM.
Now to the details. Police have charged the man seen in a TikTok video threatening violence of the PNP candidate in Northeast St. Elizabeth loses the upcoming general election. He is a 40-year-old Giovanni Skeen, otherwise called Mother Love, a clothes vendor of Marlborough District in Balaclava, St. Elizabeth. He is charged with use of audiovisual communication to promote violence. Skeen was seen in a video recorded on Monday's nomination day, threatening to unleash mayhem and violence if the PNP's Alika Jess did not win the seat. The video was posted online on Monday, and the police arrested him early on Tuesday. In the video, he is seen wearing a PNP branded orange shirt with the image of the PNP's Alika Jess. Skeen made the troubling utterances even as at least one woman urged him to shut his mouth.
Say when I win, we have got done the world in a 80. Be a big magic and rise. Remember. I'm telling you, hey, stop your chatting. Don't give me no chat, Cindy. One jest. One jest. Mother, yo. No, everybody want the business here. Yo, lock your mouth. Remember my MP. Miss Jess, no for them a two lights and switch. Them can't do it. No talk. One jest. Now, real PMP, me murder people from a party. No talk.
The Black River Police say he was charged following a question and answer session. A court date for him is being finalised. The JLP candidate for South Manchester, Ian Ives, says he's confident the Labour Party will fend off a resurgent PNP in the constituency. He was speaking on Nationwide this morning on Thursday. Mahiri Stewart reports.
Ives, a first-time candidate, is up against the PNP's Peter Bunting. According to the businessman and certified mechanical engineer, the support from those voters in the undecided category is encouraging.
Based on my canvassing that I would have done, and yes, I do have the numbers without a doubt, and what you would have seen, and I'm sure Jamaica and the rest that is looking on, would have seen that the Jamaica Labour Party supporters in South Manchester are fully motivated and ready. So I'm expecting without a doubt that we can retain the seat with the amount of support that we have. And I know that there are undecided persons that haven't voted over the years. I've seen where they have now decided to support the party. So I know that the numbers is going to increase greatly for this general election.
The JLP's Robert Chin won South Manchester in the 2020 general election by 890 votes. However, in March, he was replaced by Ives during a selection exercise. Ives says since then, workers and JLP supporters have rallied around him.
From a selection process, that will be a normal situation to happen. So yes, there's some amount of split that took place, but I would have reached out to first the sitting member of parliament and my opponent also, which was Aidan Peart. And yes, it took some time for us to actually mend all the fences, but now we are a united force. So Manchester, the workers are united and the workers are ready and in full support behind me. So now I will say that we are almost 100%, if not 100% ready to go into an election.
According to Ives, his presence is being felt in each of the 4 divisions in South Manchester: Alligator Pond, Porus, Grovetown and Newport.
I would have put in place 4 divisional offices for the first time in South Manchester. Then we would have seen where someone comes in and decided that they cannot represent South Manchester without doing all that is necessary. And one such thing is to ensure that we can have proper communication without the constituency. It's a huge constituency. And so for each division, what I would have done is to ensure that we have easier access to the constituents of the constituency. And so from this, what I would have been getting is positive feedback from the constituents that I am really making that change within the constituency.
Mahiri Stewart for Nationwide News.
Meanwhile, Ives says that there's been strong support in divisions that historically lean to the PNP.
I am a son of the soil for the Alligator Pond division, and I have families and friends right throughout the Alligator Pond division, and I'm sure that they will be supporting my candidacy. So I'm expecting to use that as my advantage to get the majority of support from the Alligator Pond Division, which once we do so and retain the Grovetown Division and the Poorest Division, then no doubt that the Jamaica Labour Party will come out on top of the People's National Party. And for the first time, I would have seen where Newport Division also is strongly supporting the Jamaica Labour Party. So right now I'm looking to win all 4 divisions.
Ian Ives, a JLP candidate in South Manchester. Opposition leader Mark Golding says it's not true that the JLP rescued the Jamaican economy. Golding was speaking in central Westmoreland on Wednesday afternoon.
The Prime Minister has been going around making speeches about how the Jamaica Labour Party rescued the economy of Jamaica. That is a complete falsehood. When we came to power under Portia Simpson Miller at the beginning of 2012, the government of Jamaica under the Labour Party had crashed the economy, and we were in bad standing with all of the international financial community, including the IMF. We took a year to restore confidence in the IMF so they would put Jamaica back in a program, and we delivered on every single item in that program on time.
Golding and the PNP were on a tour of the parish. The opposition leader said the last PNP administration reduced the debt to GDP ratio from 147% to 115%. He said the PNP also deserves credit for the Petrocaribe agreement with Venezuela.
So by the time that we left office in March 2016, the economy was back on the right track. The debt had come down from 147% of GDP down to 115%, partly as a result of the fiscal discipline that we had followed when we inserted the fiscal rules in the law, which has been the charter to keep Jamaica on a sustainable path, but also because of innovations like the debt swap that we did with Petrocaribe, where the government of Venezuela forgave well over $1 billion US of debt, so that our debt to GDP ratio could come down even further.
Mark Golding, opposition leader and PNP president. Former Jamaican Prime Minister Bruce Golding is heading the Organization of American States Electoral Observation Mission for Guyana's 2025 general and regional elections. The OAS Observer Mission comprises 27 experts and observers from 18 countries. The mission will monitor both the Discipline Services vote on August 22 and the main poll on September 1. According to its mandate, the team will conduct a structured and technically rigorous analysis of the electoral process. It will focus on electoral organization and registries, electoral technology, political electoral financing, electoral justice, and the participation of women. The mission will visit polling stations across the country from opening to the counting of votes and processing of results. This marks the 7th electoral observation mission that the OAS has deployed in Guyana. Wage negotiations between the Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA, and the Ministries of Finance and Education are ongoing at this hour. The meeting began sometime after 9 this morning at the office of the Prime Minister. On Wednesday, Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon said the government is committed to finalizing an offer.
We will have the unions there, we will have civil society there, we'll have government and opposition has been invited to it. So this is serious. We are serious about getting to you the best offer possible.
Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon, Education Minister. Talks between the JTA and the Finance Ministry soured last week. The ministry presented a 4-year offer of no increase in year 1 and a 2.5% increase for each of the following 3 years. The JTA's President Mark Malava led a walkout of the meeting, claiming the government's offer was insulting. On Monday, Malava was again on the attack, describing the offer as disrespectful. The Ministry of Labour and Social Security has started the community-based phase of its Solidarity Programme to find eligible beneficiaries. Director of Social Security in the ministry, Suzette Morris, says the phase aims to help eligible residents to upload their application documents.
We invited our members of parliament who we know have that on-the-ground interface with the population and is aware of some of these vulnerable persons to upload applications on behalf of some of their constituents. The second phase of the program involves us inviting civil society to partner with us to identify additional persons and also for our Solidarity Project team to be out in the field assisting us in finding these persons that we are trying to access. So the Solidarity Live event is where we now meet with both civil society and our community groups to say, come on out, learn about the program and also allow us to upload your applications on your behalf.
Under the program, a one-time cash grants of $20,000 will be provided to 50,000 vulnerable Jamaicans. To be eligible, individuals should not be beneficiaries of any existing social welfare programs, including the Program of Advancement through Health and Education, the Social Pension Program, National Insurance Scheme, or the Reverse Income Tax Credit. Among the eligible groups are people 60 years and older, the disabled, young people between 18 and 35 years old, students out of school and not yet employed, informal and low-income earners, and the medically indigent. Other eligible groups are people impacted by disaster who are still struggling to recover, and individuals without birth certificates and other critical documentation. Ms. Morris says the ministry is ready and waiting to assist persons without a birth certificate.
There is the DOJ Operations Birthright Project. So we are aiming to see how we can assist those persons. So that one category, persons who do not have birth certificates, they are allowed to apply for Solidarity. There are some attestation forms that they have to get completed and notarized, consistent with the process used by the RGD, but they can still come out to access Solidarity. We will guide them through that process.
Suzette Morris, Director of Social Security at the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. The first community fair, called Solidarity Live Community Engagement Series, is being held at the St. Mary Parish Church Hall in Port Maria today. On Friday, Solidarity Live will be at the Old Marina in Port Antonio, Portland, starting at 10 a.m. 243 people have been killed on the nation's roads so far this year. The Island Traffic Authority says the fatalities occurred from 212 crashes. The figure up to August 20 is one more than the corresponding period for 2024. According to the report, 85 of the 212 fatal crashes occurred between April and June. 96 persons lost their lives in those accidents. Motorcyclists make up 28% of the total, with 68 fatalities. Private motor vehicle operators account for 17%, with 42 fatalities since the start of the year. Males account for 83% of the total. In terms of parishes, St. Catherine has seen the most fatalities so far in 2025, accounting for 15% of the total. The Area 1 Police Division, which encompasses St. James, Westmoreland, Trelawney, and Hanover, has seen the most fatalities. The division accounts for 76 of the 243 recorded fatalities this year. In regional and international news now, regional news. The Organization of American States, OAS, says the Caribbean community will play a critical role in ongoing efforts to restore stability and security in Haiti. Addressing the OAS Permanent Council on Wednesday, Secretary General Albert Ramdin said there is need for more effective and transparent coordination among states. He said all member states need to be fully informed to identify areas where they can provide additional support. His address was guided by the theme towards a Haitian-led roadmap for stability and peace with regional and international support. The roadmap is described as a hemispheric proposal to support Haiti, designed to link immediate stabilization with long-term structural reforms. It is intended as a flexible and dynamic framework guided by Haitian leadership and strengthened through coordination with regional and international partners. International news. Russia is reportedly demanding that Ukraine give up all of the eastern Donbass region, renounce ambitions to join NATO, remain neutral, and keep Western troops out of the country. This is according to exclusive reporting by Reuters. The agency says 3 sources familiar with top-level Kremlin thinking have revealed that these are Moscow's conditions for ending the war. Russian President Vladimir Putin met his U.S. counterpart Donald Trump in Alaska on Friday for the first Russia-U.S. summit in more than 4 years. Sources who requested to remain nameless to discuss sensitive matters told Reuters Putin's offer at the summit is a compromise on territorial demands he laid out in June 2024. Then he required Kyiv to cede the entire 4 provinces Moscow claims as part of Russia. And that's it for the news at 12. Up next, sports.
Success powered by learning. The Time brought to you by Sandals Corporate University. Come grow with us is
12:18.
GPS. Keep it cool, keep it cool. Summertime hot, but we have all the tools. Keep it cool, keep it cool. Enough ways to see it, you just have to choose. Stay out of the fridge, just use a igloo. Remember your Kisco ice and the juice. The fan AC combo, yeah, I hit that. AC for a bit, then a fan after that. Keep it cool, keep it cool. This summer JPS have all the tools. Keep you cool with JPS. Download the JPS app today.
From the Nationwide News Network, comprehensive, up-to-the-minute local and international sports news. This is the Nationwide Sports at Noon.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to your midday sports report here on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Wayne Walker. Jamaica were 32 without loss in their second innings, make that now 37 without loss in their second innings at sports time, trailing host Trinidad and Tobago by 54 runs on the second and final day of their third round West Indies Rising Stars regional under-17 cricket encounter at the National Cricket Centre in Couva. Demario Hall, 10, and Captain Tyson Gordon, 14 are the not-out batsmen. Trinidad, who resumed on 163 for 6, were quickly dismissed on the second morning for 233 for a lead of 91 runs. DeMarco Scott ended with 5 for 54, Jade Moore 2 for 50, and Ramnara Singh 2 for 40. In other games, Barbados declared their first innings on 195 for 9, and the Windward Islands in reply at sports time reached 115 for 8, while the Leeward Islands have been set 100 to beat Guyana at Inchin Ali Park. The Guyanese were bowled out for 129 in their second innings after the Leewards took a 30-run first innings lead. With the black, green and gold flying high and pride pulsing through the Jamaican camp, the country's young track and field athletes are set to resume their hunt for more medals at the Junior Pan American Games in Paraguay on Thursday. After a strong showing on Wednesday with some multiple athletes securing medals, the Jamaican camp is buzzing with confidence heading into today's action. Among the stars to watch out for on Thursday is a former captain of the Hydel High School track and field team, Alia Baker, who will line up in the final of the women's 200 meters after clocking 24.23 seconds in her semi-final. She'll be joined by teammate Marissa Palmer. In the men's final, Jamaica will be represented by O'Dane Crooks and Sanjay Seymour. Jamaica will also have strong representation in the men's high jump with Chavez Penn, women's shot put through Marla Lampard and Kamisha Smith. Makeda Linton will be the country's standard bearer in the triple jump. Jamaica will also feature in both the women's and men's 4x100 meters relay finals, which are traditionally medal-rich events for the Caribbean sprint powerhouse. So far, Jamaica was 15th on the medal table. They've got 7 medals, 2 gold, a silver, and 4 bronze. World and Olympic champion Noah Lau says he was not surprised by the performance of Jamaica's Oblique Seville at the Wonder Diamond League meeting in Lausanne, Switzerland on Wednesday. Seville took down a big field to win the 100 meters in 9.87 seconds, beating into second place Laos and fellow Jamaican Akeem Blake, who were both credited with 10.02 seconds. It was the third time Seville was beating Laos and the second time in less than 2 months. Laos says his own race fell apart from the start.
I just had a really bad reaction to the gun. After that, there's not much I could do. But we all got to run in the same thing. So just because it's bad conditions doesn't mean that, fast times can't be running it. We'll go to Zurich and after that, Worlds. I tried to get the most out of my top end speed today, while still not completely panicking. How well I did, I'll have to go back to seeing what coach thinks about that. I mean, I expected to do the exact same thing, so I can't say that I'm surprised. I mean, he's a fantastic runner, so no.
That's Noah Lars, who will run one last race in Zurich on Sunday before flying to Tokyo to get ready for the Worlds. Seville, in the meantime, has decided to close down his race schedule ahead of Tokyo. So the next time you'll see him is on September 13 in the first round, in fact, the quarterfinals of the men's 100 meters. Jamaica's senior women's football team has been drawn in Group B of the 2025-26 CONCACAF Women's Qualifiers, the preliminary stage of the 2026 CONCACAF Championship. The Reggae Girls will be joined by Guyana, Nicaragua, Dominica, Antigua, and Barbuda. The championship will be played in November of 2026 and serve as a Confederations qualifiers for the FIFA Women's World Cup to be held in Brazil in 2027 and the 2028 Summer Olympic Games in Los Angeles. The 8 teams participating in the 5-round direct elimination knockout style competition will include the United States and Canada and the 6 group winners of the qualifiers. The competition will begin with the quarterfinals and followed by a play-in, semifinals, third place match, and the grand finale. To determine the quarterfinal pairings and each team's pathway to the final, CONCACAF will rank teams 1 to 8 based on the FIFA Women's ranking, with the highest ranked team facing the lowest rank. At the conclusion of the quarterfinals, the 4 matchup winners will qualify for the semis and guarantee their places in the FIFA Women's World Cup in Brazil. However, the 4 losers will progress to a play-in, from where the 2 remaining teams will each battle for a spot in the FIFA Women's World Cup Intercontinental Playoff. The championship finalists will also secure berths to the 2028 LA Summer Olympic Games and the women's tournament. Should the United States finish as one of the 2 championship finalists, then CONCACAF's second berth will be awarded to the competition's third place winner. President of the Intersecondary School Sports Association, ISA, Keith Wellington, has confirmed that there will be no new venue added to the pool of locations for the 2025 ISA schoolboy football season. Speaking at the launch of the competition last night, Wellington says there will be no venue expansions. He, however, calls for schools to improve their own infrastructure.
We don't necessarily have that wide array of venues to choose from. What we want to do this year, is to make sure that we make the best use of the best venues to ensure that the quality of the football is at the standard that we want to. We also, from an ISA perspective, want to ensure that the venues that we use are able to give us a good return on our investment in terms of gate receipts and so on. I saw the Glenmuir venue just a few weeks ago, and I'm really, really pleased with how it looks. They are doing some work there as well, and we encourage other schools to make that sort of investment in their venues.
Keith Wellington, President of the Intersecondary School Sports Association, ISA. Brandon Shaw and Justin Donaldson will represent Jamaica at the inaugural FIA Karting Arrive and Drive World Cup at the LYL International Circuit in Malaysia from November 14 to 16. This groundbreaking event, staged on the FIA's global karting plan, aims to provide equal opportunities for emerging karting talent worldwide. Where the costs controlled and equipment standardized, the competition creates a level playing field for drivers from all backgrounds to showcase their skills on an international stage. Jamaica's representatives will compete across both categories of the World Cup, Shore Junior category and Donaldson in the Senior. Each category is limited to only 54 drivers worldwide, underscoring the significance of Shore and Donaldson's selection as part of this elite group. The competition format will span 3 days, beginning with 3 practice sessions and followed by qualifying practice and 3 qualifying heats per driver. The final phase will see the top 28 drivers in each category advancing to the main final, while the remaining competitors will contest a B final. The top 3 drivers in each category will not only earn an invitation to the prestigious FIA Karting Awards ceremony, but will also be selected for the Karting Excellence Center Shootout among FIA Karting champions. The senior shootout winner will receive a scholarship to support their progression into FIA Formula 4. Donaldson says he's looking forward to the challenge.
I've been training a lot at the track and also off the track, I have a exercise program. I jog, I do swimming. I'm also going to be driving a more powerful car in practice, a shifter car, just to get used to stronger power. So, when I go in the car that I'll be driving, it will be quite easy. I'm looking forward to the challenge because where fear and intimidation comes in, that's where you've kind of defeated yourself. So you really need to just have a lot of confidence, even if it might not go your way, but you have to have a lot of confidence because it will most likely work out in the end.
Justin Donaldson. Meanwhile, the junior winner will earn a budget contribution toward their next FIA karting championship season. Shore says he has no fear.
Very good achievement for not just the country, the sport, but also me, because this is a very good opportunity for me to prove myself to the wider stage. Going to a new country doesn't really scare me, because at the end of the day, it's still karting. And a new country doesn't faze me. And new opponents don't faze me, because they're still opponents and I still have to beat them.
Brandon Shore. In a move that reaffirmed its commitment to supporting local culture, sport and excellence, the ROK Hotel Kingston has officially re-signed as a proud sponsor of the 2025 Multi-Mile Invitational set for Caymanas Park on December 6th. The announcement was made on Wednesday at a press conference at ROK at the Rock Hotel, where key stakeholders and racing officials gathered to celebrate the renewed partnership. As one of the most prestigious horse racing events in the English-speaking Caribbean, the Multi-Mile continues to draw international attention, and the Rock Hotel's renewed support solidify its role as a key player in the evolution of Jamaican sport and tourism. Corporate Affairs Manager at Supreme Ventures Limited, Colleen Daly Mushet, says the decision marks the continuation of a celebrated partnership.
Rock Hotel is a brand that matches the ethos, and we're very happy to have them back on board with us. For the Multi-Mile, looking forward to great sports, great races on the track. Last year was very exciting, and we know that this year will be even better. We're looking forward to having our overseas guests share that experience with us at the Multi-Mile.
As Colleen Daly Mushet, Director of Sales and Marketing at The Rock, Marlene Brookridge, says it has been a beneficial partnership.
We always make sure we look after our Multi-Mile events and Supreme Ventures live extension. They're a great partner to have. This is a really high-end, high-stakes event, and it's been a pleasure for the most part to engage in this partnership for the last 4 years.
That's Director of Sales and Marketing at The Rock, Marlene Brookridge, and she says it's been beneficial to both parties.
This is Nationwide's World Championships Countdown.
We've got 23 days to go before the Tokyo World Athletics Championships, and the local organizing committee for the World Athletics Race Walking Team Championships in Brasilia 2026 has unveiled the event's logo, which captures the energy, color, and landscapes of the host city. The logo for the championships features some of Brasilia's most iconic landmarks, including the Metropolitan Cathedral, the National Congress Building, and the Juscelino Kubitschek Bridge, all pictured in Brazil's unmistakable colors, green, yellow, and blue. The World Athletics Race Walking Team Championships Brasilia 2026, which has been organized by the CBAT with the support from the government of federal districts, will take place April 12, 2026.
That was Nationwide's World Championship Countdown.
And that will do it for your midday sports report here on Nationwide 90 FM. Sports is going to be back on the station, at 5:25 this afternoon. Until then, I'm Wayne Walker. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon.
Elevate your knowledge in the world of healthcare and pharmaceuticals at the 40th Annual Pharmaceutical Conference. The innovative conference is back and better than ever under the theme Pharmacists Leading the Future for Sustainable Healthcare. Join Nationwide 90 FM from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. with the Talk Up Youth and Design Studio on September 6th as we broadcast live from the Princess Grand Jamaica Hotel, Green Island, Negril. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. Join us for the most anticipated pharmaceutical conference of the year, only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the Pharmaceutical Society of Jamaica and Portmore Mall Pharmacy. To recap our top stories making the nationwide world at noon, Northeast St. Elizabeth man threatening violence in TikTok video formally charged. The JLP's Ian Ives confident he can fend off Peter Bunting in South Manchester. Government and the JTA remain locked in wage negotiation talks. I'm Tona Thomas. You can find the news on our website at nationwideradiojm.com and on the Nationwide app, available on Google Play and the App Store. Major news next at 5.
You hear, say nationwide back to school fair get pushed back to August 23?
What? Push back? Lord, man, me need ready to go Harmony Beach Park, you know.
Yeah, man, but them push it back to make it bigger and better. More vibes, more giveaways, and more things for everybody enjoy.
So tell me something, the book swap still have a go on?
Yes, man. Still bring the books the kids don't need, and them can swap it for the ones them can use. Plus, them are gonna have health screening, school supplies for buy, banks and location, and enough giveaways.
Alright, me like the sound of that. But anything else I want?
Then no must. Me hear say them have domino tournament, scavenger hunt, and beer things for the whole family. So make sure you register.
Register? So how me have to go register now for going if it's free?
Because once you register, you automatically get entered for win the grand prize in the special raffle.
Me have to go call up some of my friends them cause we can't miss this. So tell me now, what the new date?
August 23, same place, Harmony Beach, Montego Bay, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nationwide 90 FM's Back to School Fair. Bigger, better, and full of vibes.
The NNN Back to School Fair is brought to you by KFC, Massey Distribution Jamaica Limited, Cozy Corner, Phoenix Vision Center, the Jamaica Public Service, the Jamaica Customs Agency, the Urban Development Corporation, Friends of the Mayor's Parlor, JTA Credit Union, Stewart's Automotive, J&J Pharmacy,
Hospiton, Budget Car Rental, Digicel Foundation, Sun Life Tours JA, Pop Fashion Limited, Charm West Limited, Discount Lumber and Hardware Limited, All American Institute of Medical Sciences, 876 Slushy Delight, C&WJ Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Pier 1 on the waterfront.
The University of Technology Jamaica Western Campus, MK Lux Events, Mark's Superstore, Deja All-Inclusive Resort, Henderson's Bookstore, The Comfy Girl Collection, Nation's Choice, Confectionery Snacks, Pizza Hut, JN Bank, and the iBoutique.
Hi there. Here's some good news for these trying times. Quote, by God's word, I can see where I'm going. They throw a beam of light on my dark path. Unquote. Psalm 119, verse 105. Listen for God's word weekdays at 5:45 a.m. and 12:55 p.m. through
Oasis. Stop by for a refreshing drink and share a God perspective for the day.
Oasis. Weekdays 5:45 a.m. and 12:55 p.m. right here on Nationwide, a revolution in media.
The rebroadcast of the Oasis can be heard weekdays at 5:45 a.m.
Timeline with the stinger, Honey Bee.
Good afternoon. 23 minutes going up to 1 o'clock. It's time for Timeline with Honeybee. Good afternoon, Honeybee.
Good afternoon, Cliff. How are you doing today?
I'm good. And you?
I am well, thank you. All right, let's dive in. Rest in peace, Frank Caprio. U.S. celebrity judge and social media star Frank Caprio has died. He was 88 years old. Over a 40-year career in Rhode Island, he famously used compassion and humor to make judgments that took into consideration the personal circumstances of the people in the dock. Videos of Judge Caprio presiding over cases on his hit TV show Caught in Providence have had billions of views on social media, earning him the title the nicest judge in the world. His death following a diagnosis of pancreatic cancer was announced on his official Instagram account, where he was remembered for his warmth and unwavering belief in the goodness of people. Now, Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Andrew Holness, wrote in part on social media, "Many Jamaicans came to know and love Judge Frank Caprio, and his passing has left many deeply saddened. We first met him through his television courtroom, where his compassion, humility, and respect for people were always on display. Over the years, he carved out a place in many hearts, and I wish to extend sincere condolences to his family, friends, colleagues, and admirers." On August 6th, he also wished us a happy independence.
Oh, he did?
He did. We have two of his viral clips to share with you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Jamaica.
So does it snow where you are?
No.
Does it snow in Jamaica?
No.
When's the last time it snowed in Jamaica?
Never.
Never?
We always wear T-shirts and stuff. Good weather.
How long have you been in this country?
I've been here like 20 years now.
Oh, well, you're like you know about the snow now.
Yes.
I mean, if you say I was only here a month, I didn't know about snow. 20 years. I see you're wearing a necklace and you got a photograph of so who's that?
Yes, this is His Imperial Majesty, Haile Selassie, the Kings of Kings in Ethiopia. Yeah.
King of Ethiopia?
Yes, Kings of Kings. He was crowned Kings of Kings
okay,
in 1930.
I'm only asking out of curiosity. You can say I prefer not to discuss it. But is there a special reason why you would be wearing that?
Yes, because I'm a Rastafarian, and that's my culture. He's someone who I look up to.
Okay.
Yes.
All makes sense to me.
Yes, sir.
I broaden my horizons by asking these questions.
Yes.
Right? So, for you to have that kind of faith in someone and
yes,
acknowledge their greatness, I think is wonderful.
Yes, I'm a vegan, and I try to be as positive as I can.
Well, you make a great appearance before the court. You're very respectful. So
yes, sir. Thank you.
Your country should be proud of you.
Yes.
Patricia Fearon. Good evening, Patricia.
Hi. Good evening.
Your child were going through a red light. Do you remember this?
Yes.
What do you remember?
I was pregnant and I really needed to pee. And I think I slowed down, but then I was too much in the middle, so then I just kept going.
Did you make it in time?
Yes. Good. I went to my aunt's restaurant on Broad Street because that street, and then you go down and then it's across from Classical.
Yeah.
Yes, I went there.
So, did you have a boy or a girl?
A boy.
Boy?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I have one 19-month and one 3 months.
3 months, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the boy's name?
Hendrix. Hendrix? Yeah.
Yeah?
Hendrix.
D-I-X?
Yeah.
And so you went to your aunt's restaurant?
Yeah.
What's the name of the restaurant?
Island House.
Yeah. What kind of food?
Jamaican food.
Dominican?
Jamaican.
What's Dominican food?
No, Jamaican food?
Oh, Jamaican. I beg your
pardon. Jerk chicken, curry goat, curry chicken, brown stew, plantains, callaloo, and saltfish.
They eat chicken feet as a delicacy?
I wouldn't say a delicacy, but I've had it. It's good.
Is it good?
I like it.
Okay.
It's bony.
I like the white meat chicken. The case is going to be dismissed.
Thank you.
Because you went through the light when it was red for 0.2 of a second. So the matter is going to be dismissed.
Thank
how
you.
do they cook chicken feet? They look ugly to me. I'm not sure, but how do they cook them? They boil them? What do they do?
Depends. If you're making brown stew chicken feet, you oil, seasoning, you fry it just a little, not too long, and then pour water in your seasoning and kind of just let it cook. Takes a little bit longer than chicken to soften up.
What do you season it with? You put salt, peppers?
Onions, pepper, scallion, thyme, tomato.
What's it taste like?
Tastes good.
Tastes good? But,
yeah.
I mean, what kind of if I said to you, like, what does it taste like? Does it taste like what? Does it taste like chicken?
Chicken. It's chicken.
Good luck.
Thank you.
There the streets are made of gold, and when you get there, there's a hand to hold.
Judge Caprio, yes, it survived.
Good
Very
man.
good. Very good man. Very interested in people.
Yeah.
You know, the humanity.
Yeah, that's the word.
You know.
Humanity. Yeah, his was outstanding.
Very much so. Very much so. He is survived by his wife of nearly 60 years, Joyce Caprio, as well as their 5 children, 7 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. He surely will be missed.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. All right. Moving on to Oblique Seville.
What a performance yesterday.
Listen, oh.
He looks to be ahead of Kishane and Noah Lyles, you know.
Right now, definitely.
Based on form, consistency. When you look at him versus Kishane, he looks like he is in the better form.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, man. I think we did done with just a come. Okay. Now, Jamaica's Oblique Seville continues to show superb form heading into the World Championship in Japan, when he took down another impressive field to win the men's 100 meter in the latest stop on the Wanda Diamond League circuit in Lausanne, Switzerland on Wednesday. Now, Seville, who won in London on July 19, once again flew out of the blocks and crushed the competition to win in 9.87 seconds in rainy conditions and into a headwind, okay? Beating the world and Olympic champion Noah Lyles, who clocked 10.02 seconds, the same time credited to Akeem Blake, who was a third. We've got a clip. Let's throw to it.
Jamaicans here again. But Noah Lyles, the reigning Olympic champion, in the middle of the field here in lane 5. Men's 100 metres. Good start from Oblique Seville. Oblique Seville at the moment has got the lead on the rest of the field, but Noah Lyles likes to charge at the end. Oblique Seville streaking away from the field here. He takes a second Diamond League win, 9.87.
Incredible.
That's what you call a dominant performance.
Yes.
Yeah. Lyles didn't pull him back. Wasn't able to claw him back.
No.
He won the race at 65, 70 meters. And when it got to the top end, at the business end, he kept his form and just continued.
Yeah.
Lyles could not close the gap.
Come through, commentator. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so true. Like it's impressive. I love to see it. I'm so very happy for him, the form he's in. You know, because you know with athletes, Cliff, oh my gosh, they go through a lot personally, physically to get in good shape and get in good form. And when they've had a bad season, it takes a lot for them to bounce back.
Yes.
So.
But there's also something else I was discussing with Wayne Walker yesterday in the performance of Oblique Seville. Look at his build frame now.
Yeah.
He is bigger now. He's stronger now. The upper body, he's muscled up.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because I was kind of tiny for true.
Yes, he was on the slim side.
Yes.
Yeah. Now he is built to endure.
Yeah.
Yeah? And with Glenn Mills, he could be the Olympic winner. Or the world champion. It's not the Olympics, the world championships.
The world championships
he could
in
be the
Tokyo.
World champion. Yeah. Because Kishane on talent is a monster.
Yeah, man, Kishane is something else.
But when you look at Kishane throughout the race, especially the Silesia race earlier this week or last weekend, I thought the raw speed of Kishane is there. But he was struggling in terms of his balancing on the body and the frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's why Lyles was able to claw him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still has some things to work out.
Yes. And look at him, and I just know that once he gets that, once he masters that, Cliff, man, he'll be unstoppable.
Yeah. It's a monster of a talent we have,
Listen.
in Kishane and Oblique.
Yeah, man.
And don't rule out Akeem.
Never.
Akeem yesterday did the same time.
Yes, as Noah.
Yeah.
Right now, Noah supposed to sweat. What?
He must go home and talk to Janelle.
Janelle, what's going on? What are they doing? What are they eating? Call them.
You need to tell me what's happening.
Call them. Oh my gosh, it's going to be something else. It's going to be something else. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
The following hurricane tip is brought to you by PowerTech Jamaica. Map out multiple evacuation routes by foot or bike. Roads may flood or get blocked, and gas may run out. Know at least 3 ways to leave your area, and prep a go bag that's light enough to carry. Keep a paper map handy, as GPS might fail in an outage. The preceding hurricane tip was brought to you by PowerTech Jamaica. Telephone 876-908-0196-9.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Hi, I'm Darrell Vaz. The Jamaica Labour Party will ensure that the rural school bus system is a reality this September morning. All school children up to the tertiary level will travel free on JUTC and the rural school bus for the months of September and October to ease the pressures of back to school. The first phase of the rural school bus system will cover 122 routes serving 258 schools. Don't allow the PNP to again block a rural school bus system. On election day, put your X beside the bell, vote for savings, vote for the safety of your children, vote for the Jamaica Labour Party, and choose Jamaica.
The proceeding was a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Welcome back to Timeline on Cliff Hughes Online. I'm the Stinger Honeybee. He's Cliff Hughes. All right, Cliff, so talking about sprinting, talking about legends in the making, talking about legends, we have to talk about Usain Bolt, okay?
There's only one Bolt.
One Bolt, never two. Never two, okay? Yeah. He still holds the records, man. And today is his 39th birthday. So happy birthday to Saint.
Big up yourself, Usain.
I know. Usain St. Leo Bolt, the greatest sprinter of all time. My schoolmate and countryman.
Yes. Your school. Were you at school with him?
Yes, sir. Me tell you this 1 million times. Me and him did that school at the same time. But he was in grade 11 when I was in grade 8.
Oh.
He was tall. He was the tallest person I'd ever seen, and I was so tiny. I never ever spoke to him. I said nothing to this man. I was so shy. I was so afraid of him.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I admired him greatly.
How was he at school?
He was a kid. Like, he was just fun and jovial and just hang around, talk, laugh, stuff like that. He was just Usain.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yes.
Did you know that he had that potential?
In him?
Did you see signs of it?
I mean, well, certainly not before, because I didn't know him, with that sort of gap between us. But then when he started to run and he started to represent the school and then Jamaica, like, you felt his greatness. Like, he seemed larger than life from them time there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was inevitable that he would come to this. So he's going to India. He's going to India from September 26 to 28. And we've got a clip of that video to show you guys.
Sky is without doubt the greatest sprinter the world has ever seen.
Numbers Day India. You see Moti, the fastest man in the world.
We know this is going to be a feat never to be repeated, certainly not in lifetime.
And I'm coming to India exclusively with Dream Set Go, first ever Dream Act. From the 26th of September to the 28th. I'm excited to be there. I'm excited to see you guys. So look out. I'm coming.
Man, look at that image. Look at his legs.
What is he going there to do? Dream Dash, private meet and greet.
Yeah, man. Yes. And this is his second visit to India. His maiden trip was back in 2014. Back then he visited the country for a sponsor's promotional activity, and he played an exhibition match at the time with Indian cricket icon Yuvraj Singh.
Yes, Yuvraj.
Yes. Now, Bolt is a bona fide athletics legend and world record holder. As we know, 100 meter, 200 meter, 4x100 meter. He retired from competitive sport back in 2017. Man, I never forget. But he's still one of the most recognizable faces in the world of sport globally. And we've got a compilation of some of his viral moments.
That's special.
Indeed it is, and he always puts on a show and a performance. Even when he's lining up and he thinks he's got his probably beating right in her mouth. I mean, look at her mouth. It's just, she's getting the attention. He's probably getting the guard outside Buckingham Palace. She's going, stay cool, stay cool. Stay cool. The world is not watching me.
Being at the line, I think I was very, very, very confident because I was coming off a record year. I was in great shape.
Away cleanly. Bolt has got a very good start indeed. Flies past Alonso Edward on the outside of him. Has had an excellent bend. Sean Crawford going well out in lane 8 as well. But it's all about Usain Bolt. 2 meters clear, 3 meters clear, 5 meters clear, and away he goes. He continues on his way towards another gold medal. Watch the clock this time. I can't believe it. A fantastic 5. 5 gold medals. 5 world records. 19.2, you've got to be kidding me. He's meant to be tired. Oh. There's something about him which you just cannot tell, can you, until he's running. That has got to be the biggest winning margin we've ever seen. You know what? It's not 19.2. It's 19.19. There it is. It's been taken down even further.
Does he care?
Not a bit.
But away safely this time, and here's the big man. Already up on Edward. Already up on top. The rest of the ball being left behind. Fast run by Mullins, who's scored inside him. And here comes the great man. Usain Bolt charging down the straight as best they can. The other men are trying to follow him. Mullins is scored. Americans have got both wins. And Bolt has smacked his old world record. Just as he did in Beijing. He gets world records in both the 100 metres and the 200 metres. Here he comes, Usain Bolt, challenged by Tyson Gay. Usain Bolt, 2 clear meters. Tyson Gay in second place, and in third place is Safapal.
9.58, smashing the world record. Unbelievable.
was the most incredible piece of sprinting the world has ever seen. Absolutely breathtaking. He didn't just break his world record, he absolutely shattered it.
Yes, a gladiator.
This day, 39 years ago, August 21, 1986, he was born in Jamaica and now a legend. A legend.
A legend.
He's all of 39 years old today.
Yes.
What a remarkable Jamaican.
Oh, gosh, man.
Goosebumps.
I know, Cliff, my head raised. I'm telling you, a gladiator of the track. Undeniable.
Big up yourself,
incomparable.
Mr. Bolt.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Good. That's where we're going to leave it from Cliff Hughes online today from Honeybee and Natalie. Good production. Like it.
Thank you.
Good. Thanks to all of our YouTubers, our WhatsAppers, and our tweeps, and of course our producer, Nora Gay Banton, our technical operator, Kevin Williams. Tomorrow morning, it's all of a Friday.
Yes.
Yeah? But don't forget, the nationwide back-to-school fair on Saturday. Honeybee will be there.
I will be there.
Coming to you from Harmony Cove, Harmony Beach Park in Montego Bay. And we want to say thanks to all of our sponsors. Phoenix Vision Center, Urban Development Corporation, Budget Car Rental, J&J Pharmacy, Hospital Jamaica, Sun Life Tours, Jamaica Limited, Pop Fashion Limited, Charm West, All American Institute of Medical Sciences, 876, Slushy Delight, University of Technology, Jamaica Western Campus, MX Luke's Events, Jane Bang, Deja, All-Inclusive Resort, Confectioners Snacks, The Eye Boutique, the Next Generation Medical Center, and we have so many more. Yeah, remember now, food, don't forget, it will be Bird Shack for you. Bird Shack, fried chicken, Cozy Corner, Pier 1, Friends of the Mayor's Parlor, Brand Solutions, JPS as in Jamaica Public Service, Massey Distributors, JTA Cooperative Credit Union, Digicel Foundation, CNWJ Cooperative Credit Union, Discount Lumber and Hardware, Mark Superstore, Henderson's Bookstore, The Comfy Girl Collections, Nation's Choice, Bird Shack, CariMed, Kendall, Claremont Family and Pharmacy, and Jamaica Flour Mills. See you Monday morning at 10.
You've just heard Cliff Hughes online on Nationwide 90 FM. Join Cliff Monday to Thursdays between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. for Cliff Hughes online.
Like a rock. My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light.
We are making the transition to a republic. This means no more king but a Jamaican president as head of state. One people, one republic, one Jamaica. The time by the MLCA is
1 p.m.